Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2.
I'm jamming.
I like it.
I'm jamming on the one.
0600, what's the 0 stand for? Oh, my God, it's
Yes,
early.
we can.
Folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5.
Jam.
3.
Morning Mayhem starts
right now. That's what he said.
with David Bazzel,
Here.
Roger Scott,
Present.
and Justin Moore. Live from the Oaklawn
not
Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
What's up, Gator?
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
Stop worrying about your mustache and read the rule book.
All right. You 609ers, you know what to do. Even when we're on the road, we move it.
Hit that gong on that. Move it! Move! Hey, baby! We're gonna be here all day! We're gonna be here all day, baby! I like this kind of party! Baby! Don't blow this force, Gene! You blew it!
That ass wide open.
Live long and prosper.
Shake your booty.
I love you, buddy.
Love you, buddy. All right, here we go.
Los Angeles.
Wow.
You got it first.
That's why we cheer.
Entered that in a long time.
It's pretty simple. I win. Google me.
Yes.
It was good having Terry Bradshaw at Pop's Lounge last night. Terry, what did you think of the comedy?
I gotta hand it to you. That was good.
Thank you.
Over to the goal. Speaking of Terry Bradshaw.
Sunday.
His horse.
I know.
All right, rude behavior, man. Won't tolerate it.
All right, one more, Chris.
Los Angeles.
There we go. You ready for a little?
in the jackpot now.
On the line.
Roger, would you please?
Yo, dude, you have no idea. We've been waiting on this for a long time. It's time to do it again.
All right. It is 6:11 on this Thursday, February 26th. It is the Razorback Fight Song because the Hogs did win again last night. We like it. We like it a lot. Plenty to talk about today. We are on the road as we barrel towards the weekend. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, David.
Back in the studio, Christian Weaver. Good morning, Christian.
Good morning.
Christian.
Justin Moore will join us a little bit later. We are here at Oaklawn. And when we're here at Oaklawn, that means starting the show off with us, as always, Chris Ho, Oaklawn Vice President of Marketing. What's up, Chris?
Good morning. How you guys
Good to see you, buddy. Supporting the Morning Mayhem shirt.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, Steve Qualls. Look at there. Look at there. Look at
Steve.
You showing the guns.
Have a little branding here.
I like the brand. You understand branding.
I understand.
Yeah,
I try to understand branding.
You've become our 605 guy,
That's
and
right.
back at Oaklawn, and back-to-back weeks. We'll be here next week, too. It's the big Rebel weekend this weekend, and do it a little different. You guys will be on Rebel will be on Sunday.
Rebels on Sunday.
Yeah, that's different. We got the biggest jockeys in America all rolling in. It's a big deal on Sunday.
Big deal.
Smart strategy there. You also have the Honeybee.
So big.
Terry Bradshaw's horse will be running in that. Take it by the win. That'd be a great story if he could somehow win. He's not the favorite.
Would be great.
But it's a Kenny McPeak horse. Got a busy show today, Chris, in addition to you and Nancy, and we got Craig O'Neill calling in. Ron Moquett's going to stop by and say hello at some point. Zach Gillum, Melinda Mayo, Wayne Smith. I think we may hear from Steve Harrison today. He went to the Hall of Fame, the not Hot Springs, the Arkansas
Governor's Conference.
Promoters Hall of Fame, if you will.
That's awesome.
Jason Milligan, Dave Longinati. Roger, you tell me you've got a surprise guest.
I got a surprise guest. Maybe she's on the phone right now. Is this her?
No, that's Nancy.
Sorry, hey, Nancy.
We've got to play a little fact or crap today, brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment. Today, Chris, if you did not know, it's three things. National Chili Day. I don't know why today is National Chili Day. You would think chili would be colder weather. We're going out of cold weather, but that's what the book says. It's also Levi Strauss Day.
Oh, big fan.
Levi Strauss.
I'm a
Day.
Strauss guy. I'm a Strauss guy, not a Wrangler guy. I'm a Strauss.
You know
what are you?
I like Strauss, but the other day I went to buy some new jeans because my old ones do not fit anymore. Chris, I'm on a weight. I'm losing weight.
He's on a weight loss journey.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's
thank
good.
you, thank you.
Really
And
is.
so I
It
bought
really
some of those. I went to
What'd you get?
I went to the Buckle and had the ladies help me at the Buckle.
What'd you
I
get?
had no idea. It's whatever brand.
So
I'm
they're
wearing
Buckle
now.
brand.
They're Buckle brand. I don't know what.
Well, you're not. Yeah, you don't.
But I
wear
love the
Levi.
Levi. I love the red tag. You know, growing up, that was a
Do
big
you?
deal. If you had the red tag, man. And then it's also,
It was
last but
red
not
tag,
least,
and it was button fly.
National Toast Day. I went by Big Al's, and I celebrated, even though I'm on a diet, I celebrated with a couple pieces of wheat toast.
You gotta have- you gotta have
Chris,
bread.
what is the most famous, we know this, what is the most famous movie that talks about toast?
Ooh.
Most famous movie where there's a mention of toast.
I got one. That's the way I ordered
Christian,
it,
do you know what we're talking about? Sure you know what we're talking about, right?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, yeah, every once in a while we stuff the wizard.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I don't think you've been on the show since Christian.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
no.
Christian has moved from the Zone to our full-time producer. So, of course, you know Christian, you know Chris O. I'm sure you guys obviously recognize him from when he appears on the Zone. He's a different guy with us. He's come out of his cocoon, and we're letting him fly.
He's blossomed.
Yeah, Letting him blossom.
He's a
yeah.
peacock,
The guy
Captain.
could sing
We
like
gotta
an
let him fly.
angel. Yeah,
Really?
He had his foot on his neck the whole time. Would not let him sing.
yeah.
We'll give you an example of that. Would you like to help him out, Roger?
I sure would. I will give you Jake and Elwood.
Jake and Elwood.
Jake and Elwood, they're brothers.
There's brothers, and this the blues.
Ralphie got it.
The Blues
Blues
Brothers.
Brothers?
Blues Brothers.
That's right. And what did they? That way he would go in there and order.
He wanted dry toast.
dry toast. That's all he would
That's
say.
what he wanted, and that's
She goes
when,
dry. You should dry. She goes dry toast.
And when the chef said dry toast, that's got to be Elwood.
That's right. He knew who he was.
He knew who it was.
Now, what do you put on your toast, Roger?
I'm dry.
Wow.
I'm a dry
Is
toast
that
guy.
right?
I
Okay.
love
Like
dry
I do
toast.
my bagels.
Yeah.
You do your toast.
Yeah.
Chris, what about you?
Butter and strawberry jelly.
That's exactly what I had today.
Yeah.
Right out of
That's
took
the
it.
combo.
That's exactly strawberry jelly and. But what about you, Ralph? Peanut butter. Okay,
Oh, that's
peanut
good,
butter
too.
Elvis,
in the
Elvis.
mornings. In the morning.
That's
But
awesome.
honey too with the peanut butters. Okay.
Oh, that
Chris-
habanero honey's good.
Look at you.
Have y'all tried that?
You're getting it. You're dangerous, man. You're dangerous. Christian,
Bilingual.
what about you?
I don't eat toast all that often, but if I do, I'll put a little butter on there.
Put a little
I don't
butter
eat
on there.
toast often, but when I do,
Hey, you got several things to cover before we get into all the Oaklawn activities. Big win by the Razorbacks last night. Ralph said he picked the right. What was the line? 8.5. So he easily covered the 8.5. It was a surprise game, Chris, if you will. If you looked at the star, Darius Acuff Jr. had only like 5 points going into the last 10 minutes of the game, and then he got hot and ended up with 22. I think he now has 21 straight games, Christian, I think, where he scored at least 20 points, which is the most in the NCAA since 2021.
I love the rant that Coach Kyle went on about why is he not Player of the Year and that sort of
I
thing.
didn't hear that.
Yeah, there's a little audio.
Is that on-
Chris,
is that-
if
is
you
that-
have
we
that,
have
I'll
it,
send
yeah,
it to you.
We have it.
Is that post game? We'll listen to that. Also, the Razorbacks won in baseball. You know, it was not a pretty sight, but they beat Arkansas State 1-0. Which, hey, you give Arkansas State credit for, they beat us, like a dog 12-4, Chris, the day before.
Yep.
But we do get the win. Our man Cam Koziel, I heard, I was listening to
Camden.
Camden, thank you. I was listening to Coach Van Horn and said there's a flu bug going around, so he comes out, Koziel does, and he goes through everything, and you can tell he ain't there. He's out.
If it's the one that was going around here since Super Bowl, he'll be down a minute.
Yeah, so Coach said you're out. You're out today. Also,
It's an aardvark.
Yeah, and of course today you've got it's just the aardvark. You've got the U of A softball team cranking up today. Got a big weekend in Fayetteville, which you can catch while you're here at Oaklawn by going over to the sports book. UCA last night, women they won, men they won. So congrats to them. UAPB and men they lose to Missouri. That's against a big SEC squad, of course. Last night Florida beats Texas, wins their I think 5th straight game by 20 points. I mean they are killing people. They are. Look like they might have a chance to go. They could win their back-to-back national championship for the second time. Christian, I wonder, there haven't been many teams that have won back-to-back. UCLA did it back in the 70s, and I think UConn may have done it.
I don't think Indiana did it.
I don't.
Louisville. I don't think they did it.
We got a lot to cover today.
Villanova did it, I remember.
Villanova. Today, Chris, you'll appreciate that. This is the birthday of Johnny Cash. He's in Arkansas. We'll have plenty of Johnny Cash.
Yeah, we will.
The other is Jackie Gleason. Chris, do you know what movie we celebrate Jackie Gleason the most with on this show?
I do not.
I'll give you a hint. He was in the Honeymooners in a completely different character. He becomes a southern sheriff chasing Burt Reynolds in Smokey and the Bandit. It was one of the great comedic performances, even though, I mean, you know, he was a trained actor. He was very talented, but that was probably his best role that he played, and he played something he had never done. But I think it was Oscar worthy, but because it was sort of a slap shot kind of a movie. But we'll hear plenty from him today, Jackie Gleason, and also a lot of other great birthdays and days of the year. Now, the reason we're here this weekend because it is the big Rebel weekend.
That's right.
Now, for those that don't follow horse racing, Rebel is a big points race for the Kentucky Derby.
Road to Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, that's right. And so you've got and the reason you guys moved it to Sunday as opposed to Saturday was?
Well, you know, so Saturday's got a full race card at another track. So Sunday will be all us, and then what helps out with that is that we'll get all the good jockeys.
And you've got them coming in. They have announced,
great competition.
The biggest money winners in the country are rolling in. I sort of like it. Right. They roll in. They roll in like hard.
You know, I know because I know. I don't know if I can give out not an industry secret, but something that was happening there. I didn't get to see a few people at Pop's Lounge because Oaklawn entertains the big wigs.
Yeah,
they take them all over the place. There were concerts around and all that, and I know that some of them were treated well last night. So I know that the big wigs are in town. There must be something big going on.
Big's happening.
Yeah. And so here's the deal, too. Weather's going to be great. The infield is open for the first time all year.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yes. And so you do have racing today. First post time is 12:30. So if you want to make a full weekend of it, you know, since winter is over, according to all the meteorologists, go ahead and get your hotel room if you can, if there's one available. I will be attending it may be full.
I think we're pretty full.
That's what I said, but
bring the family out, bring the kids out, because in the infield we're going to have the bouncy houses and all the stuff for the kids.
Any animals?
No animals.
Okay, all right.
No animals.
It's always a fun adventure.
There might be a few animals out there, but I don't know if
the weather's going to be great. Infield open. We had a great stay last night in the hotel here. Roger was great at last night.
Oh, it was fantastic
comedy night. Yeah.
Yeah, Pop's Lounge. We're doing it once a month right now, and last night maybe people were jonesing for it, that and the fact that the races are going on. So it was an excellent crowd by my standards. And the three comedians, Will Burnson, Gabe Key, and the headliner John Hilder, they were outstanding. That was there was three excellent comedians that were here on the stage at Pop's Lounge. We'll be back on March 25th doing it again. Not with those cats. They're in Little Rock for the weekend, but we'll have some new folks come. We'll be back March 25th. A good time.
Before I get out of town today, I'm going to try out for the first time the Astral Spa. Heard a lot of good things. I've got to get the toxins out of my legs as we prepare to ski in Aspen this weekend with the Greg Hatcher and Lee Hatcher.
That's y'all's trip.
Yeah, of course, Lee Hatcher has a place right around the corner, the Finish Line RV Park, which is really cool. Which is a really cool addition. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is the number. Someone says, Baz, how are you on a weight loss journey eating strawberry jelly and toast? Come on, man.
You can cheat.
I allowed myself Chris, to do that because it is National Toast Day.
You just got to balance your calories.
That's right. And for the show. If it's National Toast, I had to go by Big Al's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I tell you another, don't sleep on the Track Kitchen. It opens a little bit later in the morning, right? I don't think. Yeah,
6 a.m.
Yeah, I tell you, I was telling my mom and Glenna that they needed to try that French toast. I'm not a big French toast guy, but they have that Hawaiian bread that I'm telling you, it's the best French toast I've ever eaten in my life, and that's at the Track Kitchen right around.
Now that's kind of cheating on your diet. Just
I couldn't do that
with some butter. That's
could not do that.
So why did you eat that bread?
For the good old American life. Yeah. For the money, for the glory, and for the fun. Mostly for the money.
Okay. Speaking of Smokey and the Bandit, there he is. Burt Reynolds right there from that movie. Someone says, 2 claps and a suey. Suey! Obviously, that's what we were talking about earlier about softball. Someone says Razorback softball. I think Florida went back-to-back when they had Joakim Noah. I think that is correct.
Oh, they sure did. Yeah. They sure did.
Yeah.
Al Horford as well.
Yeah, I saw. Did you see the thread between Christian Weaver and Justin Moore? Wow.
I did.
When did that happen last night, Chris? What time?
It was like a Mensa meeting.
It was like 11:30 maybe.
Chris, they
Late
were,
night.
Christian knows his basketball, Justin knows his basketball. Roger and I are just, it might as well be, but I'm but it was in there. But I sort of followed it. It's basically the Florida Bigs or their front court is a lot better than their backcourt, or not a lot better, but they are legit tough to stop. That's where we're going to have a matchup problem with them this Saturday.
Yeah. Listen, it was like reading Wally Hall's article. I mean, in-depth conversation going on, good insight, and very informative. That's a Wally Hall column, and that's that thread last night with Christian and Justin.
Very, very good. They're bonding, new show, that kind of deal.
Really
Someone says here, I see y'all have the 90s action villain back on the show this morning. Who does Chris look like? He sort of looks
Loki.
like Loki.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you are a Loki-looking guy.
He's Loki.
I've heard that before.
And
he could be a Bond villain.
He also looks a little like if you put a little face paint on him. Who's he look like?
Face paint.
Sting. He's got that Sting look.
Oh,
wrestler.
Sting.
Wrestler, yes.
Okay, all right, because I was thinking put a little makeup on. I didn't know where he was going with this one because he hadn't been eating. I don't know what's happening. I was going Ted Bundy. I don't know. I'm judge-free.
Someone says here, gosh, I had my radio on the shop and I had to listen to that horrible opening, signed charter member of the 613 Club. You know what, Chris, what we've learned, you can't make everybody happy.
You can't.
But you have to stick with your guns, and if the majority like what we do, you ain't going at it. It's sorry.
You know what we just heard from that person?
What's that?
No.
We welcome you to the 613.
I don't even know. What part of the opening does he not like? The national anthem?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you move back to China?
I'm looking out. The sun's coming up now. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Also, you said something you guys are doing that you haven't done before. You're giving away $10,000.
Yeah, we got a big promotion on Rebel Sundays.
And how does that work?
Swipe your ID at the swipe stations. As soon as you come in, you'll get 5 entries, and then we'll be drawing winners after races 2 through, I think, 6. Went up to $600 cash, $10,000 for the day. I mean,
yeah, you normally don't do that.
Free to enter.
Yeah, it's
Come
free to enter. That's right.
Get in here and enter.
I was walking through the casino this morning, and I was looking at all the machines, which there are a gazillion.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, you know what? You guys probably have the ability, I'm sure Wayne does, to do a printout to show what every machine does and activity, because you just have that technology.
Yeah, you track it all.
Which would be pretty cool to see, which ones that everybody gravitates to. I like the Kong, the new Kong. We should ask Ralph. Ralph should be our casino guy. He said not last night. He's the guy who knows where everything's at.
Well, when the machine says good morning and hello and all that, I always turn around. I don't know if
that one of the lady dealing?
Yeah, one of the ladies. Yes, you're walking right through the book. Yeah.
She gets me sometimes too.
This is what the person was talking about, and now I see it now. He said, Chris, I love you. Just teasing. He said he reminds me of the Mortal Kombat villains. From the movie Your Soul Is Mine.
Oh, okay.
Remember the dude?
I've not heard that before.
Yeah, it's the dude. You're younger than him and better looking than him, but he does have that long hair.
I can see it. Yeah,
I see it now. Your soul is mine. Remember, he takes the soul. It was the first one that they made back in the, I think the 90s. I think. It's just Mortal Kombat. Very nice.
From the 870, best opening to a show in all of radio.
Thank you.
Love the show, guys.
This
is Sam Rainey from Damascus. See what we just did there?
Yep.
We balanced it right there.
Someone says you're all wrong. It says Christian. I don't know if he's talking about Christian or Chris. Christian looks like a vampire from Interview with a Vampire.
He does.
I'm hearing all kinds of good ones here.
Both of you could.
Cameras work, don't they?
I must need to work on my tan a little bit here.
No, that's not it. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. We also mentioned, we've been talking about this for the last week. There's Ron right there, Moquett. I just think when I hear that, what's the commercial?
Moquett.
You leave the light.
Ron Bodette.
Ron Bodette.
Ron Bodette.
Yeah, what is it, right?
I'll leave the light on for you.
Is that Ron Bodette? What is it?
It is, what is it, Bodette? Mike Bodette, Bill Bodette. What is
it? What's the commercial that?
Hey, this is Charlie Bodette. What's his name?
The other thing
somebody help us.
Our buddy Chris Ho is here with us. If you've wondered who the person we're talking about with all the looks. Terry Bradshaw has a horse running.
Yeah, he does.
Sunday, called Taken by the Wind. He told us about this back during, I guess, after we first sort of hung out at his place, that he was getting into horse racing. Kenny McPeak is his trainer, so that's in the Honeybee.
That is.
Those you win points for that to go to the Kentucky Oaks, which is the female edition of the Kentucky
Derby.
Derby.
The Friday before the Kentucky Derby.
That's correct. That's right. And so that's all running Sunday as well. Now, Terry's not going to be here. We invited, Wayne had reached out and said, hey, want to make sure and let Terry know and his wife that we'd love to have them. You also, we teased earlier, or maybe we didn't get on the show but before, Dave Portnoy might be making an appearance this weekend.
Might be making an appearance.
Yeah, he was. He made was it last year the first year he did or second year? Was that the first year?
So 2 years ago he was.
It was 2 years ago.
2 years
yeah,
ago,
he wakes up
Rebel.
and nobody knows he's here, right? You sort of
We
snuck
kind
in.
of kept it a surprise.
Okay, that's what.
Yeah.
Of course you knew.
And then he had his, social media post where he's in the hotel and it kind of kicked everything off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big influencer and a big gambler, and he's everywhere. And he loved Oaklawn.
Yeah.
He went to DeLuca's. I
did.
think hung out with Anthony.
Got 8.5. I think 8.5 is what DeLuca got.
Yeah.
Tom Bodette. Thank you,
Tom
everybody.
Bodette.
Thank you, and thank you, idiots. Is what it says. Thank you.
Yeah. See what we do if we
have those lifelines like that.
Yeah. Chris.
You just ask everybody.
Listen,
100%.
It takes
better than ChatGPT.
It takes 3 seconds to get an answer. Now, yesterday too, we had a topic that a few people found a little uncomfortable. Most did not, because we had the most responses by dudes in a 10-minute period. We were just talking about. I don't know how we even got on the. Oh, it was about the fact that how long should you keep underwear for if you're a guy? This new study out said you should keep 6 months and throw them away.
Wow.
Most everybody said no, that's not true. But then we started going, do you go over the fence or through the hole when it comes time to with your boxer briefs?
I'm looking at you in the eyes as you tell us.
We had 50 to 100 guys go one or the other.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the things we cover on this show.
That's important.
It is.
Stuff,
Yeah, it's good. It's good research. It's good research.
Because here's the deal. Because we just assume that all boys know that. So if you've got a grandson or a child or don't do it to your neighbor's kid. Make sure it's a relative, and then you go help them and you let them know. That's how you do. Now, wearing Wrangler button flies, I go over the fence, so you got to come all the way out. You got to come all the way out since you do that. Now, with you and your fancy pants, I don't know if you have a zipper and if you go through that or not.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, those are the things, Chris, that we cover on our show and try to make sure that have a little fun doing
important
it.
stuff.
It is. We cover all the areas. But got a packed show today. Looking forward to seeing all the Oaklawn folks. Again, the sun is coming. I usually make a post, and it gets a ton of
your training post.
Yeah, the training post. Of course, the Brules Award was the coaches went crazy, the wives, when they had a chance to see the beauty of this place, and that was what I've been doing in my ad, talking about, hey, listen, we bring in these people, the Brules were from all over the country, Ohio, Texas, Indiana, and they're blown away, and in 48 hours have lifetime memories. The great thing is that in Arkansas, you're right down the road. You don't have to fly them from anywhere. You've got this access. You can create memories, whether it be what you do in the sports book, the casino, the restaurants, the spa, the event center, the track, all those things. So you just got to make your plans now. So now this is you go from here to work out, right?
I will.
You go from here to work out. Look at him. Give me your soul. I took your soul.
Finish it.
Finish it. That's it. All right, we'll take a break. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is the number. I think Jimmy said Christian is a great addition to Morning Mayhem.
There's no doubt.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
from
doubt.
Jimmy Russell.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think he is the best addition to the morning show since
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just me. That's just me. You were already here.
Listen,
you were already here.
Listen, I got him.
And you agree.
This is scary that I knew that so much. The other thing, Chris, I think we need to encourage Roger to do, as he did a 5-minute set last night as part of the comedy night. Yeah. We got to push that to maybe 10 minutes.
Well, listen.
He's one of the.
Listen, you'll
I
push
think we
me.
can make that happen.
You'll push. Oh, there's no doubt. I know you can.
You may need to practice your routine with me so I can make sure it's it's good.
Yes,
listen. If you've been to Pop's Lounge, then you've seen something that ain't. But that's okay.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
so Chris,
true.
all the other comedians were Roger did enough last night.
Stop it!
All the other
stop
comedians
it.
like, hey man, who are you? Dude?
No. They saw my picture on the marquee.
We've seen your picture on the marquee.
That's right. And they
go on tour.
They thought I was something, which I was.
You are something.
So I took a picture of myself with them behind me. Anyway, but no, it was a good time last night. Great, good show.
Well, wait a minute. So I just give this. Ron Moquett just gave me this special note. Dave Portnoy of Fox Saturdays Football and Barstool Sports El Presidente will have a runner on Rebel Day. He is partnered with Louis Sella on Silver Syndicate. Bringing national. I forgot that he and Louis Sella.
They both on the horse.
Oh. Hey, listen, that's the two presidents. Hey, the two Presidentes. Coming together. Yeah.
It helps to have somebody kind of drop a little knowledge.
Yeah, that's right. So that's why. Yeah, I'm sure he's not sitting on the apron. He's up in the.
He's not on the apron.
No. All right, Chris O, thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate you.
Good to be here.
We'll see you next week.
Oh, here's one right here as well. And Chris, thank you very much. Somebody says, Raj, please add a Gus McCrae soundbite to the intro. You know what? Absolutely. We got Captain Call. Been doing Captain Call for a while. I'll get some. I'll get some Gus.
By the way, somebody said, "Hey, try to get a reservation for March." I said it already booked. So I'm telling you, that's why you've got to get all these hotel rooms planned in advance because there's only so many rooms.
Yeah, that's
so.
true.
But there's other hotels here that the DoubleTree down the road. Yeah, there's some really nice hotels. Got the Arlington if you want to go old school classic.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to with the birthday boy. I think he'd be 93 today. I think that's what I saw. 93. Johnny Cash. All right, don't go away. Live from Oaklawn.
And I just can't help myself. The women have all made over this old boy ever since I was born.
Chris Kane joins Morning Mayhem each Monday to mix it up with the guys. Chris Kane on Morning Mayhem is presented by Trader Bill's. Trader Bill's, your one-stop shop for all things lake.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Partly cloudy today and warm, up to 73 degrees. A small chance of a shower this morning, really light if you get one. And then late this afternoon, another chance of a shower, maybe a thunderstorm. Tonight will begin to clear out, mostly clear overnight with a low of 46 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialist that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and light maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Paid depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
Roger Scott for Sanders Ground Essentials. And if I got some exciting news for you homeowners out there. You see, the Sanders fellas, Kent and Kyle, have been taking care of my lawn for quite some time now. And let me tell you this, if you see their yard sign in your neighborhood, chances are it's boasting the best looking lawn around. Now, folks, if you're in Central Arkansas, listen up. It's time to get ahead of the game and have Sanders Ground Essentials come out to your house. Why? Because they're ready to apply the pre-emergent spray before that warm weather hits. I know what you're thinking. Winter's still on the calendar, but your lawn is already waking up and it's hungry and it needs some feeding. And who better to feed it than Sanders with their top-notch weed and fertilization program? Sanders Ground Essentials is local. Kyle and Kent built this business from the ground up over 20 years ago, and every penny you spend with them stays right here, supporting local employees instead of lining the pockets of some of those big out-of-state corporations. So let's make your yard the talk of the town. Call my friends at Sanders Ground Essentials today at 501-315-9395 or visit them online at sandersground.com. Sanders Ground Essentials. Let's get growing.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars, we guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Your morning drive will never be the same with Morning Mayhem on the radio, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
Who are you chasing? Somebody chasing you? Nobody's chasing me, boy. I've been chasing a damn maniac all the way from Texarkana, Texas. Really? Was he a bank robber? Bank robber? Bank robbing is big alongside of what this dude is doing. Almost killed 20 law officers. Driving through people's backyards, knocking down mailboxes. Got a broad in the car. Took across the state line.
Got a broad in the car.
I don't think he's got a permission, and that's getting him. How's that for high jigs? What
Yeah, there you go.
Do you know the kind of acting that takes, or if nothing else, the wherewithal to know that line? And I think they said he ad-libbed some things or whatever. Not that the entire thing was ad-lib. You can't, but to eat and do all that, throw in the burp, throw in all that kind of stuff. You don't just go, hey, you tell a guy like Jackie Gleason, I want you to go in, order a sandwich, eat it, and do your lines. And all that other stuff that he just did right there. That is gold.
Yeah, Jackie Gleason's birthday along with Johnny Cash today, so we'll hear plenty of that. Sun is coming up here on the track. Beautiful, man. Look at that. That is actually, Roger, look at that. That's the video board. It looks, we're seeing two different things. We're seeing the track.
Oh, it sure is.
How weird is that?
That is a beautiful, what color is that? Is that a lavender sky on the board?
It could be. It could be lavender. For those of you that just tuned in, we're here at Oaklawn for the big Rebel Weekend, which will be on Sunday. Roger and I are here at Oaklawn. Christian Weaver back in studio. Justin Moore will jump in with us here shortly. No trivia tonight.
No trivia tonight.
Yeah, you were here last night for comedy, but no trivia tonight.
Yeah, that's right. A special party, which works out perfectly for everybody. Because right after we wrap up tomorrow at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, we Brian Boitano out of town. So
last night, as I mentioned earlier, Hogs win 99-84. It was closer for a while. They cut the lead back to about 5, and all of a sudden, Darius Acuff woke up. Any thoughts on the game, Christian?
I think it was a really good matchup for A&M or for Arkansas. A&M doesn't have good big men. Arkansas's big men thrive against teams like that. A&M tries to play press defense. Arkansas doesn't turn the ball over. It's just a really good matchup for Arkansas. Tale of two halves. First half, Arkansas and A&M both struggled. Second half, they combined for 118 points, I believe.
Yeah.
So a lot more fun game to watch in the second half. Turned into a bit of a free throw contest down the second half of the second half, but good win all in all.
I think it was on the over-under, I think it was 175, and they went over. And you're right. Everybody, what you're saying, our big men, I think, are going to be our Achilles heel going into the tournament. They just have not – they don't look impressive.
Ewan has had back-to-back good games.
Ewan had a good game last night. He did. He did.
You look at who he did them against, and then, we're going to play Florida, who's got one of the best big men rotations in the country. So
yeah,
that'll be a good test.
18 points for you and Roger. Billy Richmond, 23 points. That's 20-plus points in 4 straight games for the GOAT, the Billy Goat. And then, of course, Acuff with 22. You said Cal's got some comments. Let's hear what Cal had to say about Acuff last night.
Somebody just told me Darius was 1 for 12 in the first half. Probably should have subbed him out and sat him. But I gave him a break, but I didn't. Look, I'm just watching guys, and I just want confident guys, that you're confident. When you shoot it, you're shooting it confidently. And he does, but nothing phases him. I'm a little disappointed, and I'm not trying to put more on the kid. Why isn't he in the equation in the player of the year in the country? What are you saying? Why would you say he's averaging as many as all those people? He's got 6 assists. He's got 3 rebounds. He's doing things in the guts of games. Yeah, maybe they are, but he is too. So why isn't he being mentioned? He's playing when he could probably take some time off games, and he's playing anyway. I mean, he goes through the shoot-around and only does half of it, so he has enough to play the game. Should he play down in Florida? Probably not. But I'll tell you right now, if I said you're not playing down there, he'd bust out laughing. You're out of your mind.
Yeah, I love that. I love Cal pimping his guy for national.
And it's not overhype either.
No.
I mean, I don't. Once again, as much as I am a sports fan, I'm more of a Razorback and Cowboy fan. So what? Who is Christian? Who's the top 5? I'll ask you. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Boozer.
Give me the top 5 guys.
Boozer has separated himself from the field. He's probably the runaway winner.
Duke. Yeah.
But DeBonsa at BYU is in the running. Yaxel Lindenborg at Michigan is in the running.
Yaxel
Dude, watch your mouth. First of all, now tell me this: all of those guys, give me their classification in school.
I think they're all freshmen, right?
Yaxel Lindenborg is like a 5th-year senior.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. The other two are.
He's an upperclassman.
Right?
The other two are freshmen.
Yeah.
I think Braden Smith at Purdue is in the running. Caleb Wilson at UNC is a freshman.
So there's nobody. Has Portal taken away a 4-year superstar.
No, I think it's just a freak year.
Superstar?
I think it's a freak year for
freak
freshmen.
year. Well,
Really
speaking
good
of freak
freshman
year,
class.
you just got through telling me about somebody who's going to get 7 years in football.
Yeah, look, Chad Morris's son has applied. He was a quarterback at Virginia last year. He's applied for his 7th year.
Huh.
He wants one of his years that was a medical redshirt somehow to get credit. What it is, Chris, I was telling Roger, this is about money. They know by getting another year they're going to make $1 million. I mean,
is he $1 million quarterback?
Yeah.
Because I was talking to some folks yesterday, and our head coach up that way, and I hope I'm not speaking too much out of turn, that when they're talking about like Indiana, I think it was Indiana, don't hold me to this one, may have 6, or no, maybe it's Georgia, may have 6 $1 million players, where Arkansas only has one $1 million player. So
I think we only have one $1 million player because that's all we got. Like money
that's what I'm
right?
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
so
as a defensive player,
my question is the $1 million is Chad Morris's boy $1 million player?
He was for them this year at
For
Virginia.
them, okay.
Yeah. Now let me tell you, what's crazy is the story of Brendan Sorsby, who was it was at Cincinnati. Yeah, and he transferred to Texas Tech. Rumors are, Roger, they are paying him $5 million. I mean, I don't know what we're doing here. Is this the NFL? Well, I mean, I don't get it.
What?
Dude, they're getting to where the money now is. If this is only year like 2 or 3 of the transfer portal money at this rate, really 2 years. And again, this is just like the coach's salary. If they don't get a hold of this thing, it's going to be like the coach's salary at 13. You're going to have these players making $8-10 million a year, and I'm going to tell you, a lot of these guys don't deserve it. They're not very good. Now, listen, some of them are. But we're paying second string or a offensive guard who's out of high school. I've watched him play. You're a fine kid. You're a good kid. You ain't worth you ain't worth getting paid 7 figures, kid. No way.
Do you know that
not being mean, just a fact.
Do you know that I heard that our coach, that a player came into him and said, "I want more money."
Yeah.
And coach said he pulled out film.
Yeah.
Said,
good. Yeah, you're worth it. I love that.
See, you're not.
Silverfield did that.
Yeah.
I love that
You're not
story.
that guy. You're not that guy.
Yeah, that's
he
good.
Said, let me show you that. Let me show you. That's exactly right. And showed him some film, and it showed him, and showed some quit, showed some, not that not a lot of hustle, not a lot of effort, and all that, and said. You're not. Show me a little something.
What's crazy? These coaches are having to deal with players with that attitude and their agents.
I like the coach being that guy.
Yeah, unlike the NFL where everybody sort of knows what the structure is for salaries, it's going to be these guys just coming in there. They're asking. I heard a story yesterday. $2 million more than what should be asked.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so they quickly go, "You ain't getting that. You ain't getting." And the agent had to back down to like $4 million. But it's just crazy. It's crazy what it is.
Well, it is. So I don't know. Do I need to hurry up and catch up? And be a fan who recognizes the craziness that we are right now? Or can I still be ESPN Classic and go, you know what, it's a whole new deal. I don't have to like it, and you're going to have to deal with me.
Silly. It's silliness. It's silly money. Just because
well,
they're
it's
making
college. It's
just
not
because they're making the money, that means we got to pay everybody tens of millions of dollars just because the product is that. Listen, the product is there because there's been decades of great play. It's not just because of the guys this year. They may think that it is.
No.
They're standing on the shoulders of people for the last 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and so forth. Hey, let's take a break. Come back. We'll visit with Nancy Holthus. We'll have her. We got a busy show coming up. Ron Moquett. Who turned the light off.
He did. He turned the light off.
Moquett.
No, not Bodette. Not Tom Bodette. Ron Moquett.
Yeah, Craig O'Neill will join us. Sissy Michelle. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's the birthday of Jackie Gleason, one of the great characters of all time.
There is no doubt.
Also great in The Hustler.
Great in The Hustler.
Excellent in The Hustler. Yes. You know what? Very touching in Nothing in Common.
I need to go back and
with
watch
Tom
that.
Hanks.
I need to go back and watch that.
But there's a movie that the guy that played Ray Romano's brother in whatever that TV show was,
Everybody
the big
Loves Raymond?
dude.
Yeah, I know you're talking about
Brad Garrett. Brad Garrett.
Yeah.
He did, I think, a made-for-TV movie about Jackie Gleason. You get to see a little insight about Jackie Gleason. Did a great job. Who would have thought that guy would have played him? You do all that sort of thing. But there's aspects of hearing Buford T. Justice talk with food in his mouth and spitting out gold like he's doing right there. I swear to you, I could close my eyes and tell you that's my daddy talking.
I love it. All right, go away. 647 here at Oaklawn. David Bazzel here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They are a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over
Hold on tight, Little Rock. The ride of your life is about to begin. March 6th and 7th at Simmons Bank Arena. It's the Unleash the Beast Kubota PBR Little Rock. The perfect fusion of strength, skill, and pure willpower. Tickets at PBR.com and Ticketmaster.
The Butcher Shop Steakhouse has always been your favorite go-to for those nights out with family and friends. But did you know they're also now open for lunch Tuesday through Friday from 11 till 2? And with a full menu featuring tenderloin salads, fried catfish, those famous shaved prime rib sandwiches, and everyone's favorite steak burgers. So whether it's dinner plans, watching the big games in the bar, or now even for lunch, it can all be found at the Butcher Shop Steakhouse.
The electric cooperative's got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life, where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission? To provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with top quality equipment from Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower and receive a free pressure washer. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. But hurry to get an extra $500 off. Supplies are limited. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Stop by Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pine Street in Cabot, or take a look on Facebook.
RV show season is here, and Razorback Camper Sales in Hot Springs is celebrating its 57th year in business by offering all new travel trailers, fifth wheels, and pop-ups at RV show pricing all month long. These are the best deals of the year. Payments as low as $150 a month on Salem FSX travel trailers and discounts of over $30,000 on Columbus and Cedar Creek fifth wheels. All these great deals can be seen at RazorbackCamperSales.com.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Injured? There's only one number you need to know. 888-8888.
At Rainwater Holton Sexton, no case is too big and no insurance company too strong.
Just dial 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
Tune in each week to Out of Bounds to hear from Lone Oak Steel Eaves. Omaha is the goal, and we're looking for a great season. Steel Eaves is brought to you by Stephen Elmore with Shelter Insurance. For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Stephen Elmore or give him a call at 501-537-0959.
Let's keep the good vibes going. Morning Mayhem is back on the air. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
Butt ass wide open.
All right.
Thanks, Joe.
6:52. If we can, let's go to the Hodges Glass, Little Rock Glass Hotline. We're at Oaklawn for the big Rebel Stakes weekend. Big weekend of racing. The top jockeys in America are flying in here for this weekend to run Sunday. For the first time, having the Rebel on a Sunday along with the Honeybee. Buddy Terry Bradshaw's got a horse in that. Let's visit with Nancy Holthus and see what Nancy has to say. Good morning, Nancy. How are you?
Good morning,
morning, guys. I'm doing well. How are y'all?
Great weekend. This is a biggie. The weather's going to be great. The infield's going to be open Saturday and Sunday, and you got big names and big jockeys coming in.
You know what? This weekend is going to be absolutely monumental. We start off, obviously today with racing, first post 12:30, but we've got stakes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you have a very good chance of not only seeing the Arkansas, but also the Kentucky Derby winner this Sunday at Oaklawn.
Yes. Who is the favorite, Nancy? If you had to say for the, if you had to pick a winner this weekend, or maybe who you think the favorites are?
Well, it's going to be interesting because Bob Baffert is represented, Kenny McPeak, Steve Asmussen, Mark Casse. I really think Mark Casse is going to have a very good showing, but they've given the favoritism to a Kenny McPeak horse who hasn't run as a 3-year-old or since October. So it's going to be really interesting from a pace dynamic, who is going to set the pace, who's going to come from off of it. But, it all starts and ends pretty much with how you break out of the starting gate.
Interesting. We had Kenny McPeak, Raj, on the show the other day since he's training one of Terry's horses, and that's in the Honeybee, which is for the 3-year-old fillies. It's taken by the wind. Does that horse have a shot? I know it's not the favorite, though, right?
You know what? I think I don't like to say nobody has a shot because it could all set up for them perfectly in the race, just like we've seen, in the Kentucky Derby. It's who gets the best trip. But super excited, as I said, you might see the Arkansas Derby winner. You can very likely see the Fantasy winner, and I'm very excited, guys, because you're big fans of Dawn at Oaklawn. I'm not only going to have Kenny McPeak, but I'm going to have Griffin Johnson, who is a big social influencer, and he has brought a younger generation and a younger energy to the sport.
Yeah, we've got to look up Griffin Johnson. Chris Ho was telling us about him. We know that Dave Portnoy is supposedly in town. He's got a horse running that he's got a relationship with Louis Sella on, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, he does. They actually bought a horse at a sale together, and, Portnoy runs under Go-Go Gray's syndicate and trained by Ron Moquett. You certainly want to ask him about that. But, yeah, I'd definitely love to have some big names in media and just actors and sports athletes and, really come into our sport. We've seen Terry Bradshaw have co-ownership on a horse. So it's really cool to see these new names.
Yeah, Roger, that's why Ron's going to stop by at 7. I had no idea he was the trainer for Portnoy's horse and Louis Sella's horse. So that was a connection there we didn't even know.
Well, Ron's a little sneaky.
He is, a little sneaky snake.
Yeah, a little sneaky snake. He kept stuff from us, a little rascal.
It's always better, too, Nancy, when the infield is open. I see, look at the horses are out there training on the track. I'm going to make a post of that here in a little bit. It's one of the greatest things that Oaklawn has to offer is looking at your room or coming out and watching them train. Yeah, it's great when you have the infield open. The weather's perfect. It's just going to be a great weekend. You got a lot of activities you can watch. If you want to watch the Razorback game, of course that's a nighttime game. You can still watch it here at the casino, but plenty of stuff to do here at Oaklawn. I'm going to the Astral Spa today.
Dude, I
my
can't
first
wait.
visit. How
I'm
about
going
that,
there
Nancy?
and video it. Can I do that? No, for a commercial. Can we do that?
Sure.
For TikTok?
Yeah, I got to get the toxins out of my
said
legs.
TikTok
toxins for my skiing this weekend.
Well, I saw you limping last night.
Could you see that?
Well, it was obvious, Chester.
I don't notice it. People just say, "What's the matter with you?" I don't notice that I'm limping.
You're limping.
Just suck it up.
You limped it. Listen, if you were, I don't even want to say
Nancy, what about what time can people watch you Saturday morning?
Well, it's a free program. It's great for all ages. I actually start at 7:30. I do a guided barn tour at 7:45, and this Saturday, as I said, Kenny McPeak and Griffin Johnson will join me on the apron at 8:30. We've got coffee, we've got pastries, we've got juice. So it's a great way to start your day and maybe get some inside information on Saturday for Sunday's races. You never know who we're going to see or put a microphone in their hands.
Yeah, the best thing is that she said you can do that. It's free. Yeah. I mean, how cool is that to have insider information and be able to watch Nancy give the tour?
Well, I guess the last time we saw her, you were giving the tour with the coaches and all that.
Yeah, the Broyles.
I can't believe that's been a couple of weeks already. Can you believe that?
Is it 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
Time flies.
It's 2 weeks.
And then you can tell me we're going to be here next week and all that.
Week too.
Listen, everybody was excited to do that. I'm going to have to do that one of these days, Nancy.
Do the barn tour.
Yeah, maybe do the barn tour and maybe
spend the night over at Ron's house.
I don't know if Ron will want me to be there unless he's got bunk beds.
Nancy, thanks as always. It's going to be a big weekend.
I'll give you guys the VIP tours.
We like that.
All right, thanks, guys.
We want that. All right, Nancy
Thank you.
Holthus. Nancy caller. Female turkey caller.
She's a gobbler. She's the number one gobbler here, to be honest with you, and that is a badge that she wears with pride, and I don't blame her. Thank you, Nancy.
Razorbacks bounced back yesterday with a squeaker. It took a lot of great pitching, 1-0 over Arkansas State. So Arkansas State represented themselves well.
But our boy Camden he's got a bug.
He's got the flu bug.
He's got the aardvark bug.
He may not even play this weekend. We'll see. So Razorbacks will play Florida on Saturday. That is a monster matchup. We'll talk with Christian and Justin more on that when we come out. Got a lot more show to go.
A lot of more.
Yeah, do not go away at 7 o'clock live from Oaklawn. We're getting ready to go out there and film some of the training. We'll post that shortly.
All right, Dan.
Breaking news, information, big name guests, entertainment, and sports. It's all right here on 103.7 The Buzz, KABZ Little Rock.
This is the Pigskin Preacher bringing you the word. One of the things that got Northerners like me through the winter was the idea that pitchers and catchers were going to report to spring training. Even now, I can hear the late Hall of Famer, Detroit Tigers announcer Ernie Harwell say, "The flowers appear on the earth. The time of the singing of birds is come, and the voice of the turtle is heard in our land." Here in Arkansas, we have future Hall of Famer Phil Elson calling Razorbacks baseball, which reminds us that the winter is past. May we all say in agreement, Hallelujah. As spring brings baseball, Doublebee's brings a delicious, refreshing 44-ounce fountain drink made to your specifications. You can tweak it up with cherry, vanilla, lime, or lemon. Whatever your preference is, we have it. Doublebee's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Doublebee's.
This is Chuck Barrett inviting you to listen to me call the Hogs on 103.7 The Buzz. KABZ Little Rock.
The Razorbacks are coming at you.
Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
The Pulaski County Sheriff's Office wants you to beware of a phone scam going around. Officials say the scammer is pretending to be an employee at the Sheriff's Office. He says his name is Jeff Stafford and is asking for donations to the department or demanding Bitcoin. The real Sheriff's Office says it does not ask for donations over the phone, nor do they request Bitcoin payments. If you get a call like this, hang up and report it. And the Little Rock District of U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has a new commander. Colonel Eric Swinson started the role on Monday. He is coming to Arkansas from the Corps of North Atlantic Division in Fort Hamilton, New York. There, he served as the deputy commander. The Little Rock District of Corps of Engineers oversees $30 billion in federal water resource infrastructure, including dozens of lakes and parks, locking dams, and hydropower plants. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KRK's Gary Burton Jr.
Hawks Homes presents the Morning Mayhem Razorback Review. In business for 39 years, Hawks Homes offers custom-built, manufactured, and modular homes. Find them at hawkshome.net.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a partly cloudy Thursday with a small chance of a shower in the morning and then another chance of a shower or maybe even a thunderstorm late this afternoon. Plus, it'll warm up. We'll get up to 73 today. Tonight, after the shower thunderstorm chance, we'll be clearing out overnight low of 46. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
I'm Trey Reed from the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz. Join me and Mark Hedrick Tuesday nights at 7 for The Wild Side.
Brought to you by West Rock Landing at Lake Maumelle, Trader Bill's Outdoors, Battery Outfitters, Tammy Chase Insurance, Edwards Food Giant, and Crane Chevrolet.
Hey, it's Christian Weaver. Let's clear something up real quick. There's this big myth out there that if your knees, hips, or shoulders hurt bad enough, surgery is your only option. A lot of people just accept that. But here's the truth. Surgery is not the only path to joint pain relief. QC Kinetics specializes in treatments that help your body revitalize damaged joint tissue naturally. That means no surgery, no pain pills, and no downtime. And check this out. Not only are they the nation's leader in regenerative therapy, they're also right here in Little Rock. They've already helped thousands of people, and it all started with a free consultation. Come in, talk about the pain you're dealing with and what you've tried before. They explain what's going on inside your joints and walk you through your options. No pressure, no obligation. Before you assume surgery is the answer, get the facts with a free consultation. Call QC Kinetics today, 501-393-1159. Appointments are filling up fast, so don't wait. Call 501-393-1159. That's 501-393-1159.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus, lots of fun choices. Like ping pong, right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Get $250 on us with your first $25 wager.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
If there's anything green in your yard right now, it's probably a weed, and you need to do something about it. Weed control and fertilization service from Sanders Ground Essentials is easier and less expensive than doing nothing or trying to do it yourself. I did that one time and almost killed my yard. Sanders Ground Essentials saves you time and money and makes your yard the envy of the neighborhood. Don't wait. Do it now. Call Sanders Ground Essentials and get started with Sanders Ground Essentials Weed Control Program. Servicing all of Central Arkansas, including West Little Rock and Conway. On the web at sandersground.com. Let's get growing.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. It's DJ Williams here, and I got some big news from our friends at Standing Firm Farms in Greenbrier. They now have brisket burgers. They are hands down some of the best that you can buy. And with Standing Firm Farms, they raise that single source high-end Angus beef, grass or grain-fed. They are also a ground beef supplier for local restaurants, trusted for quality and consistency. So check out their steak, burger, and brisket bundle boxes online right now at standingfirmfarms.com with free delivery to your doorstep in most cases. It's local family beef for the natural state. Standing Firm Farms.
Hey, Central Arkansas, are you tired of living in pain, back pain, neck pain, headaches? The Joint Chiropractic is the answer. Open Monday through Saturday so we can fit even the busiest schedules. With convenient locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, and Bryant, relief is always close by. First visit is just $29, including your consultation, exam, and adjustment, and you never need an appointment. See us at The Joint Chiropractic and start feeling better today.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio.
Oh my goodness me!
Here are David Bazzel.
He's got Vincent Ontavarello out.
Roger Scott.
I don't know Chickabiddy Baseball Wall.
And Justin Moore.
That's how a pro chef would tell you to eat it.
All right, 7:06 on this Thursday. I like that. That was Roger when you didn't know the Kid Rock. Bow, what a Bible, bow, bow, bow.
And I still don't know it.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. There's a phrase for it. And I'd say,
are you working out with that?
I was trying to get Vincent DiFerlano.
Yeah.
Can you know his name? Do you know his name?
Yeah, Deanna Prawn. I don't know.
I'm David Bazzel. That's Roger Scott. Christian Weaver back in the studio. Justin Moore will join us here shortly, as will Craig O'Neill. We just went out, Raj, and I would love doing the Facebook Live from the track. It's one of the coolest things in America is watching horses train. Because Oaklawn has a hotel, you can see that too. Ron Moquett joins us now. And Ron, this is a good question I've never asked. Can people come out and other than trainers and watch training from the track apron standpoint or no?
On a couple days a week you can. I noticed that a lot of people pull up to the fences around.
Yeah, right.
I see people pulling up there having coffee and that sort of stuff. I mean,
well, listen, you live on the track. You're a big supporter of our show and the station. You're an avid listener and a super horseman. We found out today. Didn't know this. We knew that. We just found out the Portnoy Day. Portnoy is going to be here this weekend. You're training his horse. He and Louis Ella's horse, right?
Yeah. We was lucky enough to get a kind of an odd partnership, but I think it's very, very good for Oaklawn and for Arkansas to have somebody with that.
Yeah,
media savvy,
high-profile guy. What's the name of the horse?
Silver Syndicate.
Silver Syndicate. Will it do well this weekend?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yes. What race is that in?
That horse runs on Sunday, on Rebel Day, and he'll be in the 8th race. He's a nice horse. He's, I'm not Bob Baffert. I'm a guy that tries to develop horses. So instead of to tell your listeners, like a Nick Saban,
yes,
who has 5-star recruits every 5
you
years.
don't do that.
No,
You're the Signetti?
Yeah, I
me?
try to develop. I'm the Google me guy.
Okay, all right, I like that.
So we go out there and try to make them last. Our horses get better and better as they get older usually. And it's important for us to win early, but it's not the only thing. So we try to develop them so they have longevity.
Well, we were talking too. Since you listen to our show, we're buddies with Terry Bradshaw now. He's a regular on our show. And matter of fact, Tammy told me the other day, we're trying to get Terry on. I said, hey, listen, we're giving him a break. If he wants to jump on, if he misses us, we'll take him on. But it's fun that he's got a horse that we had Kenny McPeak on the other day, and I don't know if that horse will win Sunday, but it's fun to see him running, and it's a pretty good horse, right?
Yeah, it's a nice horse. And, it's funny that, a couple friends of mine met Terry at another racetrack, and we're like, man, he's a great quarter horse breeder. He
sure is.
He's world renowned. I got to meet this guy. I said, "Oh, have you ever seen him play football?" And they were like, "He does what?"
What?
You got to
yeah, that's his claim to fame. A great weekend, beautiful weather. I know you guys as horsemen are glad to have this kind of weather, and finally, you get to the weekend, right? And you got Sunday. You got the biggest jockeys in the world coming in.
Yeah, Oaklawn is what I tell people is like we're Wrigley Field. It's a traditional place, and owners, trainers get pumped up to come here because this is an old school kind of traditional historic racetrack that if you do well in these races, you usually do well in other ones. And I think that we're all excited about the Rebel.
Yeah.
Rebel Day is huge. There's a lot of races that are going to mean something. So it's not just the big money. It's the fact that there's a lot of people going to come out and see some history.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it is you don't have to know anything. Roger and I have no clue about horse racing, but we know you guys do, and it's fun to come out here and watch you guys. We're getting ready to see maybe a future Kentucky Derby winner.
Yeah, people coming here this weekend a couple years ago got to see American Pharaoh.
That's right.
Before that, in 2004, you got to see Smarty Jones.
That's right.
And some horses that didn't even win that went on to win the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, Mystic Dan.
Yeah, so it's like it's really good. Plus, you get to come out and see a beautiful animal do what they're bred to do and what they want to do, and that's pretty exciting. I mean, it's like seeing eagles fly.
You like other things too. You, like I said, especially if you listen to our show, and so are you a pop culture guy? Do you lock into movies and music? What is Ron Moquett? And I don't know why I say. You know what? It's funny. Every time I say Ron Moquett, I think Tom Bodett.
Of course you do.
Ron Moquett. What is Ron Moquett? Yeah. What does Ron Moquett do besides horse racing?
I love all things. I like to read a lot.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat a nerd when it comes to stuff. I like history.
Okay.
But sports, I love MMA. I like.
Really?
I love football. College sports, anything Razorbacks.
Yeah.
I'll watch baseball quite a bit.
Baseball guy. Major league or college?
No, just college.
Yeah. Listen, Razorbacks win last night, 1-0. Give Arkansas State credit. Obviously they get the win on the Tuesday, and then of course Razorback. Listen, the Razorback bats are struggling. Even Dave Van Horn said yesterday, it's an issue right now. Is we got to hit better.
So I tried to name a horse Van Horn and got turned down. But
is that right?
Yeah, I've named horses after old coaches and like McConnell.
They give you a reason why they turn you down. Obviously, if it's been used, right?
Yeah. If it sounds like another name.
Okay.
If it's got some kind of art protective deal, like if there's a song out there.
You mean like somebody would be careful to even go American Sparrow?
That's right.
Okay.
We couldn't
Right.
name a horse Morning Mayhem unless we had your permission.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Those are the kind of
You
things
have it.
Yeah. Well, if I get a horse worthy of Morning Mayhem,
very
I will.
good.
I don't like to use things like mayhem and that stuff dealing with horses because they're going at a high rate of speed but I would probably come up with something involving, I like the show, obviously. I listen to it wherever I go. When I'm in Saratoga, New York,
we appreciate
I listen to it.
Yeah.
That means my friends listen to it.
Thanks.
And they'll ask me, like, who's these crazy people listening to it?
Right on.
But by the way, Chris should be looking for Craig O'Neill, maybe calling in as well. Yeah, of course, I don't know if Frank has any horses running this year that maybe have a chance to do really well.
Frank is a huge guy in the industry. He's very quiet about it. He's a humble gentleman.
Yeah.
But Frank shows up everywhere.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't surprise me if this year he had one. He's got some great trainers. He's got some very nice horses. He's associated with the best because he is one of them. So.
If we for some reason, Wayne Smith will be joining us shortly. If he calls us and says, "Hey, we don't have any rooms for you guys at the hotels for the show tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just come over and knock on your door?" They call you the mayor of Oaklawn. Your house is right on the track.
Yeah. What's funny is that whenever I first came to Oaklawn Park, I come as a hot walker. And
how about that?
And I lived in a tack room on the backside.
All right.
And
Wow.
we didn't have enough money to stay anywhere. And one of the reasons why I'm so loyal and promote Oaklawn is because whenever a guy that's getting beat up everywhere and doing all the stuff that I was doing to earn a living can come here as a hot walker and work his way up to own some property all the way around the track. And
wow, I love it.
So
yeah, man.
I'm all about that, and I'm trying to help other people see,
That's
if
awesome.
you work hard and you got to have some luck, but if you work hard and surround yourself with the right people, come to the racetrack, come to anywhere you go and throw into it.
Now you got a chance to hang out with our buddy that now has become your buddy, Mark May.
Yeah, Mark May's classy, and he knows a lot of my associations with different people is around horses or horse racing.
Right.
But what a classy individual he is, and he
Great
knows
guy.
a lot about gambling on horses.
Yeah.
And he's probably more involved in the gambling part of it than I am.
Interesting.
But he's very cheap, and that's one thing I noticed. Coaches and ex-players, like whenever I was sitting up there, Bill Belichick was right beside me, and I kept looking at his tickets and he maybe bet $3.
That's
and
it. How about
Coach
that?
Jones from Greenwood, that's now in Missouri.
he was the,
He's a good friend of mine and a mentor. I love that dude, and he may bring $20 to the racetrack when he comes twice a year, and he'll buy a soda, a hot dog, and whatever he's got left, he might bet.
Now, did you mean Matt Patricia when you said Belichick?
No, Matt Patricia's there as well, but Belichick comes to race.
Oh, I thought you meant last week with you.
No.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Wait, you've
Saratoga.
been around him where he's done that.
Yeah,
I got
he's been in my win picture a couple of times. Matter of fact, I have a win picture with Whitmore at the Preakness on the undercard. We won the stake, and I looked through there and Coach Tice, Coach Pittman, which wasn't with the Arkansas Razorbacks, and Coach Belichick were all in the winners.
How about that? Wow, very cool. If you just joined the show, we're visiting with Ron Moquett. Let's bring in, if we can, Craig O'Neill, who's a big horse guy too. Let's hit his open if you can there, Christian.
He's a legend in the state of Arkansas.
See, if y'all run out on the field, it's going to say Texas.
His 55 years in television and radio broadcasting is unparalleled.
Who is on your ticket at 10 o'clock?
The Shonda
Get on out here. Come on now. My door is open.
He has raised over $40 million for charity.
May I ask who I'm talking to?
This is Bill Clinton, and I'm trying to save the taxpayers' money by moving myself.
Please welcome Craig O'Neill. Craig O'Neill on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
Good morning, Craig. How are you?
Hey, Moquett, you owe me $2. I put money on Paparina this past weekend. Where did Paparina finish? Paparina finishes fifth. What's wrong with that, Billy? She's an American Pharaoh.
I believe that's
She's an
because she
American
finished
Pharaoh
fifth.
offspring.
How do you could stop Secretariat, Craig?
You can stop Secretariat with your bets.
Funny, I met Craig. First off, I've been a fan of him for a long time, obviously, from being a homer.
Yeah.
But looked around, and it's funny for me to see people in spots that you don't usually see them. Like if you see a guy you work out with and he's at a business meeting, you're going like, how do I know you? Well, I'm saddling a horse at Churchill Downs on a big day, and I look up and there's a form sitting there, and when the form drops down, I see this face, and I went, that looks familiar. And it was Craig O'Neill at Louisville, Kentucky, just on a random Thursday.
Wow.
And I think I give him a winner that day, and since then I've been over.
Well, here's the funny part about that story. I looked at Ron and goes, "What are you doing here? This isn't Oaklawn." And you looked at me, and I'll never forget what you said. You said, "I'm shopping."
Yeah,
you go to the paddock and you're shopping. You're looking for horses. And suddenly it dawned on me, trainers, really good trainers, are always shopping.
Yeah, you're looking for the next. You got to find the next.
I should know this. What's your most successful horse in your racing career? I should know this. I saw it the other day. What is it, Craig?
Whitmore.
Whitmore.
Yeah.
That would be your, if you had to say your entire racing career, Whitmore is your biggest.
Yeah, he made $4.5 million.
Wow.
He won the Eclipse. He won the Breeders' Cup.
And that was only a few years back, right?
Yeah,
that was,
yeah. We still have him, and he's a happy boy. He's retired now, but he's kind of an ambassador for retired racehorses. But yes, he is the most successful horse I've ever trained.
We've got to go ahead, Craig.
What I was going to say was, if you see him in the stalls, and Brian, I got a chance to just pet him, give him a mint. He was just so accommodating. He was so professional. He loved the attention, Ron, and I think that's a horse like that is going to be a winner. And the day he won the Breeders' Cup Mile, I was crying. I just thought that was magnificent.
Yeah, that was cool. You'd be surprised how many people that followed him since he was 2. And when he won it, 8-year-old. He went to the Breeders' Cup 5 times.
That's crazy.
Before he won it. So
yeah,
that's pretty. Yeah, it's really good, and I like it whenever. To me, that's what draws it in. I know they're there to sell tickets. I know that people gamble on them, but if you get a chance to get infected with a horse, you don't care. You want it to be safe, happy, whatever. But it's like you watching your son play football.
Yeah.
It's a family deal. It's something that we set our calendars around.
I do want to thank Genesis of Conway for sponsoring Craig each week. Glad to have him. I missed him yesterday. And, of course, Ron had just said, Craig, is that even when he travels to other tracks, he still listens to our zaniness and chaos on Morning Mayhem. That being said, Steve Qualls? It's Craig.
Yeah.
Steve Qualls at Design Labs.
Yeah.
He's our go-to guy. We've got to get you a Morning Mayhem.
I just sent him a message.
Yeah, we got to get you a Morning Mayhem gig.
Get him a shirt. Get him a shirt and a hoodie. So we can you got to get that done. Got to get that done. Even if Ralph has to pay for it. I will fly the flag wherever I go.
You've got the Razorback on right now.
Yeah, and listen, I'm in SEC country.
Yeah.
Whenever I go, I have to deal with LSU people from New Orleans. I know. And I'm right in Kentucky. They can't wait to tell us. I mean, I am so. I hope we do well in the playoffs and we go on to do well in the tournament because I cannot stand the thought of having the Kentucky Wildcat people come up to me in Lexington and give me a razz of.
Someone says
we're still going to be wearing this stuff. That's just what we do.
Someone says Whitmore and Ron's biggest fan here, Finley, is listening. So,
Finley's a young lady that got to tour my barn. She sent a picture across social media of her basically saying that's her heart horse. She loves that horse. So we made it to where she could come see her, and it's weird because now she's grown up with the horse. So now she's like 50.
Speaking of tremendous athletes, we got to give a shout out to everybody who is running or walking in the Little Rock Marathon this weekend. That's, I guess, Saturday and Sunday morning, so good luck. I want to special good luck to Tammy Dunaway, our friend Roger, who's now working at the Arkansas Community Foundation from Panama City, Florida. She has run in marathons and half marathons before, but she decided that she wanted to do this Little Rock half marathon. She's going to take it easy. She's going to see the sights and sounds of downtown Little Rock. But good luck to Tammy. Great Arkansas. And listen, anybody who runs those darn marathons or half marathons, my hat's off to you. A lot of people will train. Yeah, they put a lot of time.
Listen, I had to leave Mainline and go back to my room to get my notebook. That was tough. I'm asking security for do they have some cards they could take us back and forth to the casino?
These folks.
I don't know if this is true, and I used to make a comment because I had to run a lot growing up, and then I said I'm never running again because
I thought it had something to do with being smart, figuring out an easier way to get from point A to point B. We've got cars, bikes, segways.
You bet.
But they say that the people that run long distance are some of the most brilliant people in the world. Okay,
sure.
And I don't get that. You don't follow. I mean, you can call
No.
Uber and get 26 miles.
I give credit. Craig, have you ever run a marathon or half marathon in your life?
Oh, I've only talked the marathon. I haven't run a marathon. By the way, you can gamble. You can gamble on the marathon. Pick a runner that you really like. And hey, I wonder if working out a horse for a distance is the same as running a marathon. Do you do short sprints to get them in tune for a long run, or do you make them run longer? And so that when they shorten up, I'm wondering if marathoners can learn from you.
Yeah, well, everything that I've learned about getting an athlete fit had to do with athletic events that I've been involved with, and then learning how that affects the muscular skeleton and the muscle makeup and air of that particular animal. The fact is that horse trainers, we get to say we're training. We don't train them to run. They run naturally.
Right.
They run out in the field. If you turn them loose, they're going to run.
Yeah.
Our job is to teach them to do it efficiently and to teach them to do it effectively when we ask. So, yes, I have won races with horses. The biggest win that I've ever had as far as many lengths was 25 1/4 lengths with an Arkansas bred named Humble Chris that run 2.5 miles. And it was completely different training a horse that runs 2.5 miles versus a horse that runs 6 furlongs. So you do have to, acclimate the training methods.
Well, listen,
Do you know that? Excuse me. Do you know that going in, that this horse is going to be for this 2 miles and this horse is going to be for the 6 furlong? You know that going in. You got pedigree stuff. Like it's if let's say Magic Johnson's son comes up and you look at him and he's 6'9", you think, well, he's probably going to be a basketball player. Okay. Well, that's how it is with pedigrees with horses, but that doesn't mean it's always like that. Okay. Because Whitmore's dad was a horse named Pleasantly Perfect, run 1.25 miles, and Whitmore just wasn't as good. He run second in the Rebel and he run third in the Derby here, but he wasn't that good as a route horse. But he really got good. Even though his mother and father were better at routing, he was good at sprinting. So that's where you're going to start.
Isn't that amazing?
And then after that, you'll go, all right, let's a new route.
We have, Craig, we've already done this because Wayne, he's got so many big shots coming in and so many people that are taking the hotel rooms that I see a bunking party with me, you, Roger, and Craig over at Ron's place.
At the lodge.
Yeah.
I promise you this, it's a fun accommodation, but it is not as nice as Oaklawn's Casino Hotel. I went over there and I stayed in it. You don't have slippers? No. We got. If you slip anywhere there, you're in trouble. This is. I'm really
in the
impressed
barn.
by it. Yeah, no, the barn is actually fun, which we have cameras everywhere in the barn. We get to watch the horses sleep, and we're checking them out. But at the lodge, I've had very big names in horse racing stay there because it's so close, and they don't even come back to my lodge anymore. When they come to Oaklawn, Irad Ortiz and Jose Ortiz have all stayed there.
Yes,
and they loved it. It was the greatest thing in the world. Now they don't.
And he is the one you just mentioned is the #1 jockey in earnings in America right now, coming in Sunday for the big, obviously, race, the Rebel.
Yeah, that's one of the things that the people at Arkansas need to know is that these races like this bring in the absolute very best.
Right.
The best horses, the best trainers, the best jockeys, and as like it said here, it was 5 of the top riders last year, money earned and wins. They're all here fighting to get on our horse in the Rebel.
Do you feel any pressure that you've got Portnoy and Louisella, that they any pressure to perform and win?
Are you kidding? Yes. I mean,
oh my God.
My thing is first off, you got to know about both of these people because they're very competitive. Yeah. But the reason I'm working for them is they say animals first. They say do what's right by that horse, and so at the end of the day, winning means everything until you put the priority of the animal first, and they're both very much that way. And he's Dave Portnoy is not easy to get along with for anyone, but I will say you know what I'm glad you said that. I don't know him. I just see him. When you follow him, you go down the rabbit hole and all that. I mean, obviously, uber successful in doing all that and watching him. I thought, well, I wonder. I mean, but he's not going to ask you to do something that he wouldn't do.
No.
But you know he's got to work hard.
I think, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, I think a lot of that cockiness and stuff is a shtick.
Okay.
I've seen him be as kind and as accommodating.
No doubt.
And he's very generous.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Has to be. You don't give away all those millions and do that for the small business and not have that heart. Yeah.
Oh, well, Ron, that is you too, man. There's not a bigger supporter of our show and our station than Ron. He takes the show, Wayne, he takes the show all over the country. And Oaklawn, too.
There you go.
Yeah, and Oaklawn, supporter of Oaklawn.
And Craig.
And Craig.
Craig, you do have us on your Genesis, yes?
You betcha. And I think that horse ought to be named Genesis. I think you ought to name one of your thoroughbreds Genesis.
Well, Ron,
but I also think you ought to name a thoroughbred after the Buzz. I think that would be a great.
He said Morning Mayhem's probably already taken. But
well, we'll try. I'll let you know. But
look at it.
Got to be careful with stuff like the Buzz. I mean,
there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Thank you, Ron.
Thanks for stopping by.
We need it.
Thank you, buddy. All right, we'll come back and visit with Wayne Smith. Craig will be hanging out with us. Appreciate Genesis of Conway sponsoring Craig. It's going to be a great weekend. I just posted on Facebook
Thank
Live.
you, sir. Thank you.
The horse is running. I'll probably do that on Twitter as well if you don't do Facebook. But beautiful weekend here at Oaklawn. Got a busy weekend. Razorback activities going on. You got all the games going on, softball, baseball, track and field. Got a big SEC track and field this weekend.
The only thing not happening is trivia.
That's right.
Canceled for tonight. A special event going on, so no trivia tonight. Fantastic night last night at Pop's Lounge with comedy. We'll do it again March 25th. Go to Oaklawn.com. Check out the live entertainment at Pop's Lounge every weekend, and look at the big event center with Gary Allen, Christopher Cross, and Rick Springfield et al.
And you say we have a special guest that's going to talk about.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Our skiing this weekend in Aspen.
As a matter of fact, yes, I'm efforting right now to make sure that can happen.
Is it Lizzie Vaughn? Lizzie Vaughn in the night.
Oh my goodness me!
All right, do not go away. 7:30 live from Oaklawn.
10 Fitness brings you Top 10 Tuesdays with The Zone each week. Justin DJ will dive into a different Top 10 list and take your calls. Brought to you by 10 Fitness. Turn back the clock on gym prices.
This is Sports Center.
Arkansas baseball bounced back to take Game 2 of the midweek slate versus Arkansas State, beating them 1-0. The only run of the game coming in the first inning. The Razorbacks left 9 runners on base. 3 Arkansas pitchers combined to allow just 1 hit from the Red Wolves. Still Eves got the win, his 3rd on the season. After the game, Coach Dave Van Horn talked about the offensive struggles so far this season.
It's a concern, and we feel like guys are obviously better than that they've shown. We left, I'm not sure how many runners out there today, but it would seem like too many. We got to flip it. We know it. You can't get it to the point where guys are just, that's all they're thinking about.
Arkansas baseball will start their 3-game weekend series against UT Arlington tomorrow. And tonight in college basketball, Wood Rock women and men will host Morehead State on ESPN Plus and 106.7 Buzz 2. The women will play at 5 and the men will play at 7. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Partly cloudy today and warm, up to 73 degrees. A small chance of a shower this morning, really light if you get one. And then late this afternoon, another chance of a shower, maybe a thunderstorm. The night will begin to clear out, mostly clear overnight with a low of 46 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
What's going on, everyone? DJ Williams here with the Buzz. You know we got to recap that Hogs game on the Zone, so make sure you tune in for that. We're going to have our Red Right Report thanks to our friends at UAMS. Also from UAMS, Dr. O'Malley is going to join us. So if you got all those bumps and bruises, get the questions in right now, and the doc will answer those. Once again, that's thanks to UAMS Health Ortho Now. We're going to be joined by Zach Gillum at Oaklawn. A lot on the board when it comes to wagering in sports. That's thanks to Oaklawn Sports. And Nancy Holthus, we got the ponies racing Friday. Very excited about that. Rebel Weekend. She is brought to us from our friends at Winner's Circle Concierge. We got a jam-packed show. Can't wait for y'all to tune in. The Zone, where sports and entertainment come crashing together.
Hey, it's Christian Weaver. If constant pain in your shoulders, back, knees, or other joints is just part of your daily routine, let me tell you, the folks at QC Kinetics can help. They are experts at resolving joint pain because they are the nation's leader in regenerative therapy. Best of all, they're right here in Little Rock, and they're offering free consultations right now. It's a no-pressure conversation. You sit down with a medical professional, talk about where you're hurting and what you've already tried. They'll walk you through what's actually happening inside your joints, explain your options, and show you how their treatments can help your body heal naturally. No sales pitch, no commitment. And no, we're not talking about taking pain pills or surgery. Their focus is on resolving the pain at its source using your body's own healing agents for real, lasting relief. They've already helped thousands. They can help you too. It all starts with a free consultation. Interested? Just call 501-393-1159. Appointments are filling up, so don't put it off. Take the easy first step and book your free consultation today. Call 501-393-1159. That's 501-393-1159.
Floyd Seafood on Kill Avenue in Sherwood has live Louisiana crawfish. Place your orders by 2 p.m. Thursday for weekend boils. Floyd's also has a store full of Cajun goodies. Floyd Seafood in Sherwood, your homesick Cajun headquarters for live crawfish. Order by 2 p.m. Thursday.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars, we guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways, just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Hold on tight, Little Rock. The ride of your life is about to begin. March 6th and 7th at Simmons Bank Arena. It's the Unleash the Beast Kubota PBR Little Rock. The perfect fusion of strength, skill, and pure willpower. Tickets at PBR.com and Ticketmaster. Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 1037 The Buzz app.
All right, it is 7:34. We are live at Oaklawn. Gigantic weekend. Starts with racing today. First post time is 12:30. He's on 4.
Second City. Very good.
And plenty of activities. Wayne Smith joins us, the GM here at Oaklawn. Good morning, Wayne. How are you?
Good morning, fellas. How we doing?
Christian, let us know when you have JM on the phone with us. JM didn't have his tie line, so we're
JM is here.
Justin, good morning. How are you?
Hey guys, I'm good.
Hey man,
how are y'all?
Doing great. Great start of the day with the Razorbacks winning last night, easily at the end, 99-84. As always, Darius Acuff Jr. ends up. He only had like 5 points going in the last 10 minutes of the game, but he ends up scoring 22. Hawks take care of business, cover the line, and now they got the big matchup against Florida on Saturday. We'll talk about that. Wayne, thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, big weekend. We were talking earlier, Justin. I don't know if you're familiar. I'm sure you are. Dave Portnoy, who he loves his track. Been here. I guess this will be the third year in a row. I forgot that he owns a horse with Louis Sella.
Yeah.
That Ron Moquett is training. So that'll be a big thing going on there. And then the person that Nancy Holthus was talking about, what's his name? Johnson, big influencer that's here in town.
Yeah, Griffin
Yeah. So
he's supposed to be here as well. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So this Saturday, Justin, Sunday, normally they have all these big races like the Rebel on Saturday, but you guys strategically moved it to Sunday, where now all the top jockeys in the world are coming in to be a part of that.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of it was just a shift this year just to see if it would work.
Yeah.
And we hope that we get the it allowed us to get some of the big horses as well, because some of the trainers don't only like certain jockeys to ride, and so if we had run them on Saturday, not sure the horse would have come either.
Justin Moore, you'd have been proud of Roger last night at the comedy at Pops for the comedy night. And the other comedians, Wayne.
Oh, stop it now.
The other comedians, Roger went a little bit longer on his set. It went about 5 minutes on his set last night.
Well, they saw my picture on the wall, and they thought I was somebody, which, of course,
Justin,
you are.
Well, thank you. I didn't want to say it.
You are somebody.
I didn't want to say it.
Right? Justin, they were coming. They were coming up and going, "Hey, man, you're good. You're
stop it! Now you're making stuff up.
So here's the thing.
I'll be going like, who is this guy?
Yes,
no,
exactly.
No.
So what I said. So the reason I'm speaking this into existence in front of Justin, Christian, and Wayne Smith, I told Roger because he's done this now for a while for you.
Well, it takes reps.
Would you let me finish?
No.
And so I asked him last night. I asked him last night, Wayne. I said, I can tell you're gaining confidence in this part of your talent. In other words, Roger really had not done stand up. You've done emceeing, but now you're doing this.
It's a different animal.
You're getting comfortable. And then last night, I think Roger could be as funny as anybody they put on
listen,
stage.
Listen.
Let me finish.
I go blue. I go blue.
Just put his
I know.
mic on.
So what I said, Wayne. So what I said is that Roger, I think it's time for you to go from the 5-minute lights are open to maybe take one of those early 10-minute, let you have a 10-minute set. Wayne, do you agree with that?
Amen.
Why go 10 minutes? I think he's got a half hour in him.
I think so. It's a talent. Craig can tell you it's a talent. It's it's something that I take very serious. And to watch those guys and do it, but it takes reps. It takes reps.
But I can see your confidence building.
Oh, yeah, I have it. Yeah. It's getting there.
Craig O'Neill and Roger Scott, comedy night at Pops.
Wow.
Opening up for Craig O'Neill and Roger Scott.
And
just those two. That's it. That's the billing.
Okay,
that's the billing.
Justin Moore.
No, I'm talking about that in Pops.
In Pops. Oh, gotcha.
Once that goes good, then we get Craig and Roger to open up for Justin at Oaklawn.
In the big
big room, 1,500 people. Come on,
Craig.
I'm going to need 1,400 tickets.
Craig, have you ever done stand up before?
Sure, he has.
Oh yeah, I've done stand up in California, in Hollywood, at the Comedy Store, which is where all the legends were made. And went to amateur night, and I was never more nervous in my entire life. And Roger, you'll appreciate this. You're nervous until you get on stage and the lights come on and it's showtime. And that's when it really gets fun.
Well, and that's when your instincts kick in and you just keep on going. Just to watch the guys and doing it there. The guys that you had last night, once again, you can look them up. Gabe Key, K-E-A, Will Burnson, and John Lindell. These guys, I'd never seen any of them before. They'd never been to Pop's Lounge. One's from Salt Lake City, living in Vegas. The other's from Texas, living in Oklahoma. And the other guy.
And none of them are as good as you.
And the other guy's in Cincinnati. They're very good. I appreciate that. But seriously, now
I was there.
But listen.
Thank you.
But they were very good. And they have it. So Looney Bin has stepped up and brought us some talent to come around here and do this sort of thing.
You can do
That's the partnership with Looney Bin and O'Connor Distributing. We appreciate that relationship big time. And we'll be back March 25th.
Speaking of talent, too, you've only got one show that's all your other shows are sold out. Rick Springfield is the only show you've got tickets for right now, right?
A few are still left.
Yeah, which I expect that to be.
But it's a couple of months away, so that's why.
Now, by the way, if you just joined us, Craig O'Neill missed yesterday, so he's hanging out with us. Thanks to Genesis of Conway on the phone. Justin Moore joins us from Poland. Christian Weaver back in the studio. Now, I don't want to get into it unless you just want to say something, but I know today could be a big day. I know there's some things going on that we'll see what happens, and I love the fact that Oaklawn is being proactive in everything that you do to be the best in all areas. Doesn't matter whether it's casino, horse racing. I'll leave it at that unless you want to say something about it.
No, look, it's a racing commission meeting today to potentially license FanDuel, and it looks like DraftKings is looking to get in the market as well.
Wow!
And so we're not opposed to it. We're actually looking to potentially use FanDuel as a vendor for us.
So that's exciting.
As we move forward. Yeah, it's well, we'll see. We'll see where the Racing Commission goes on this and how this all goes. But yeah, that's ultimately the look at, and we think we've been in the market for a while now, doing our thing, and we've just been inundated with.
So that's
a number
next
of
level.
Requests. Oh yeah, well, it's Oaklawn Sports, but still it's a vendor relationship.
Right. And they're big. They're huge. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean that partnership. That's something to bring another level or another aspect of what's going on here.
Agreed.
Without a doubt.
That's right. Yeah.
And I mentioned Dave Portnoy. He just sort of 3 years ago. You didn't know he wanted. All of a sudden he comes in and starts posting about Oaklawn. Yeah. Justin, I know you're familiar with El Presidente. big, massive following on Barstool Sports, and now he owns the horse with Louis Sella. So, again, that should generate some excitement over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Their horse is going to race, I believe, on Sunday, Ron was saying.
Yeah.
So it's
cool.
It's going to be a cool day.
And, of course, our buddy Terry Bradshaw, I did invite him on behalf of you.
Thank you.
And he said his they're in Vegas. He's speaking in Vegas this weekend, or they would be here.
So his horse is running on
take him out the
Sunday.
win. In the Honeybee. Yeah.
You know, talking about Portnoy, and has to be, because he came down here with the pizza. When he came down here with that and then fell in love with Hot Springs, and just to go back to the guys that were here last night, one of them being living out in Vegas and doing what he's doing and all that. So when they come here, they see this, and I know it's a company. They go, wow, this is a big-time casino. Well, it is. I mean, the growth that it's happened, I mean, it was the track and doing all that, and they like it, and they want to come back. I mean, Hot Springs, we know Hot Springs, but, you know, there are some people in this country that really don't know Hot Springs.
How could they not?
How could they not? Because, you know what? Because, you know, what they think of is they think, well, we got Little Rock. You got Bill Clinton, you got Little Rock and that sort of thing. And then when you look into
Bill Clinton went to high school in Hot
Springs.
Springs.
He went right here.
What are we talking about?
He went to high school where I went to junior high school. We both have DNA splattered all over this county. But when people get here, they love what's going on, and they love this area. Yeah.
So Craig, Roger, myself, and Justin Moore are all, Wayne, you may know this now, are going skiing with the Hatchers this weekend. It's become a tradition now. This is year number what? 3, 4? Yeah, 4 altogether, 3 with Justin and Kate.
Correct.
So, Justin, I have, to show how serious I am, I have not skied in 30 years, Wayne. I got a knee replacement. Doctor said I'm not supposed to be doing it. I've been training at the Little Rock Athletic Club. Today, I make my first visit to the Astral Spa.
Oh, yeah.
For a massage at 10:30. I'm getting the toxins taken out of my. I'm getting the toxins taken out of my legs.
Push you now.
You're not listening. You're not doing anything I didn't want to do. Listen, this is on me. I'm getting the I'm telling you, Roger saw me last night and goes, "Why are you limping?"
He is limping. I thought, what are you doing? Is there a Gunsmoke episode going on?
That's what my dad said.
Let's not pull a Lindsey Vaughn here.
Oh my goodness me!
No.
She's into that. Where is Vaughn?
No. So anyway, the payoff, the money shot is going to be me.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Roger, Justin, me, Roger, and Justin, and Greg Hatcher coming down the slopes together. Guy ski.
Green.
Oh my God!
You're gonna have to do a green slope. There's no way.
I gotta start with green. Now, do you ski, Wayne?
I used to. Yeah.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Greg? Do you ski?
Yes, Greg.
That on the Oaklawn, make that an event at Oaklawn they can gamble on. Who's going to finish first?
I like that.
You know, is it going to be Roger? Or is it going to be? I think that'd be cool. I think.
Well, actually, Craig, I don't know about you, Craig, but I didn't get invited to this thing.
It's a great plan.
Where is Vaughn, guys?
Oh, Vaughn is in the next. Oh my goodness me!
What's that, Justin?
When you said Gasky.
Yes.
It reminded me of the old days when I was a kid, and you went to the skating rink, and they do all skate.
Let me tell you something. My man is going to be decked. He will be the most decked out. A couple of grand shut up.
No.
Look, will you let me talk now? Of equipment on the bunny trail. Nobody. I mean, him and these when he sees these little kids in a centipede line coming down that thing, and he's dressed out in $2,000 gear.
And the rope will be pulling
the rope
on the bunny hill.
He's on it.
Well,
he's on it.
For 4 years, guys, I had to watch them go ski, and I worked on my taxes at a local restaurant bar. That's what I would always do.
Yeah, well, he's not doing that now, but he did also buy one of the pieces of equipment that he bought was a harness for his laptop while he is on the ski lift.
Goes around his neck.
Yes. El Presidente Jessica probably have to help him down the slope.
Yeah, she's excited for me to try this.
We all are.
All right, do not go away. We'll come back with more Oaklawn. I've just posted videos of the track and the horses on Twitter and Facebook, so if you want to check that out. Don't go away. 7:45 live from Oaklawn.
Oh my goodness me!
Hey, it's it's David Bazzel for my great friends over at Oaklawn. You know, after spending a week at Oaklawn for the Broyles Award, I can't say enough about what a special place it is. You know, we have the top assistant football coaches from all over the country, and they were all blown away by everything that Oaklawn had to offer. Waking up in their first-class hotel room and watching the horses train in the morning, having their wives get massages during the day at the Astral Spa, being honored at the Broyles Award ceremony with 800 people in the beautiful Oaklawn Event Center, then later that night hanging out in the casino with some of the coaches winning big. And of course, the next day they all watched world-class horse racing all day at the track. It was 48 hours they will never forget, and they will be ambassadors for Oaklawn and Hot Springs for years to come. The big reminder here is that we all don't have to fly in from Ohio or Indiana or Miami to experience what those coaches did last week. Oaklawn is right down the road from all of us right here in Arkansas. And the great news, horse racing will be around every weekend at Oaklawn until May, so you have plenty of chances to make a ton of memories just like those Broyles Award coaches. Get started by going to oaklawn.com and make your reservations.
Serious injuries happen every day.
If it happens to you, don't wait. Dial 8.
Dial 8 for Rainwater, Holt, and Sexton.
888-8888.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
We've got you covered, Arkansas.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
Your heart works hard for you every day. Are you taking care of it? UAMS Health makes it easy with our heart health screening. For just $99, you will receive a heart CT scan, cholesterol and glucose testing, kidney and blood pressure assessments, plus stroke risk screening, all with same-day results. If you're over 35 or have a family history of heart disease, this screening is for you. Healthy heart, healthy you, healthy future. Call UAMS Health at 501-603-1222. That's 501-603-1222.
The seasons are always changing, but one thing should stay the same: the comfort of your home. Let the heat and air professionals at B.R. McGinty keep your family warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Call today.
Arkansas is worth protecting. This is Secretary of State Cole Jester, Republican candidate for Arkansas Land Commissioner. As a constitutional lawyer and a strong conservative, I've fought to stop foreign countries like China from buying our farmland and made it easier to do business in Arkansas by cutting business filing times by 90%. That has earned the trust of leaders like Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Arkansas needs a land commissioner who will protect our state from foreign influence and defend our freedom and way of life. That's why I'm voting for Cole Jester for land commissioner. Cole Jester helped me win the fight to kick communist China off of our farmland and to ban men from women's sports. And as our Secretary of State, he helped make Arkansas #1 in the country for election integrity. Please join me in voting for a great conservative, Cole Jester, for land commissioner.
As land commissioner, I will put Arkansas families first. I'm Cole Jester, and I would be honored to have your vote on March 3rd.
Paid for by Cole for Commissioner.
When second's making a play, short's got it covered.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Seth Hobbs, Larissa Kelly, or Matt Steele in Bryant today.
Courtney Ballantyne here for the Butcher Shop Steakhouse, West Little Rock's premier place to go for a great meal. Serving only the finest hand-cut steaks, all still cooked over their huge hickory charcoal grill. Filet mignons, porterhouses, and juicy ribeyes are just a few of the delicious cuts to choose from. And a menu that also includes fresh fish, prime rib, along with all of their weekly specials. Tremendous steaks, excellent service, and a comfortable, relaxing atmosphere makes the Butcher Shop the prime choice for your evening out.
U.S. Truck Accessories presents Match Game on Morning Mayhem. Listen for your chance to play their version of the classic TV game show. From U.S. Truck Accessories in Conway and Searcy, your #1 Central Arkansas source for camper shells, bed covers, spray-in bed liners, and more. Veteran owned since 2002. Online at ustruckaccessories.net.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
All right, a couple things today. Morning Mayhem fully assembled. I'm David Bazzel. That's Roger Scott, Justin Moore, and Point. Christian Weaver back in the studio. Craig O'Neill joins us thanks to Genesis of Conway. Wayne Smith, the GM of Oaklawn. Several things. Number one, congrats to Justin and Kate's daughter Ella. Her basketball team is going to state next week.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, the Poen Indians, and Justin won a state championship when he was a senior in basketball.
Nice.
So we'll get back from skiing just in time for the state tournament, right, Justin?
Yeah, I think it starts the day that we return, if I'm not mistaken.
That will be exciting. It's something to look forward to. And, of course, Wayne, with a big weekend this weekend at Oaklawn, the Rebel, it's one of the biggest races. It's the biggest race in America on Sunday. You've also got great action with the Razorbacks and Florida Gators Saturday night. 7:30 here, so folks can,
main line.
Yeah, main line. You can hang out here.
Yep.
You got Razorback baseball going on. You got Razorback softball going on. You got the SEC track and field happening as well. I hadn't seen the schedule on the Trojan baseball, but plenty of activities going on. Last night, Florida beat Texas by 20 points. I think that's the fifth 20-point win. So this is the magic moment, I always say, Craig, when Oaklawn flexes, when you have March Madness going on and horse racing going on. One of our favorite things, Raj, is to film Razorback fans calling the Hogs when there's, 1,000 people here.
Absolutely right here in Mainland, for sure, yeah.
Unfortunately, you guys are going to be skiing.
But the beautiful
you can't
part?
be here.
You know what the beautiful part is? Is that we will be skiing this Sunday, but we'll be able to bet on Terry Bradshaw's horse with the Oaklawn Anywhere app.
Yeah,
Look at you.
I'm telling you, we're not missing it.
We would give anything if Terry's horse would win.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be so cool.
Wouldn't it?
And, of course,
he's got a good shot.
Yeah, it's a good horse. You got
Good
Kenny
horse.
McPeak training with you.
Very much so. Yep.
Yeah, so we'll be able to follow that while we're in Aspen. Yeah, I know. And the infield is open, too, for the first time this season on Saturday and Sunday.
So, wait a minute. It's not just skiing. It's Aspen.
That's exactly right.
All right.
That's exactly right. That's
for us lower level.
That's exactly
people,
right.
That's just okay.
There's a difference. There is
definitely.
Oh, sure, we could go out to Rio Doso, New Mexico.
Well, see, you could go to Colorado and actually go to Copper Mountain or Winter Park. Those places are for us.
No,
so it will be interesting if I follow the Justin Moore way of skiing, or I follow the Jessica, Kate, and Hatcher way of skiing. They want to ski every second, and Justin's more of like, let's do a couple runs and let's head down to the bar restaurant for a break. Let's take a break.
At the end of the day, to me, it's a vacation.
It is. That's right.
I'm gonna work my tail off.
That's right. That's right.
I'll get some skiing in.
Do everything on your time.
Lounging in.
That's right.
You know what? I do hope there is a point. And we'll probably say this a lot of times, especially when any of us fall. It'll be this.
Oh, my goodness me!
That's what I'm going to be using that a lot.
Yeah, so I'm just going to try not to get hurt and be healthy. But it's a big weekend. This is finally y'all get a great weather weekend, and all the things are coming together.
That's right. Yeah, and don't forget the infield will be open on Saturday and Sunday, weather permitting. But looks like we're going to have great weather.
It's like 70 degrees,
yeah, 70 degrees on Saturday, and then a little chillier on Sunday. But it's going to be beautiful.
Oh yeah,
right. So we're loving life.
Absolutely.
And by the way, too, the Poen team is actually, you guys are hosting the state championship at Poen, Justin, which is really cool to have that. The championship at Poen. That gives you the home court.
Oh, they're not coming down here.
Yeah, that's big time. For our teams, to have that advantage is awesome.
Gotta be a proud papa on that one, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Our buddy Doug Kramer, who is a producer for Rainwater and all that, and he's a local legend here in Hot Springs. He's going to be doing the DJing out there on Sunday.
Oh,
yeah,
very
out
nice.
there in the infield on Sunday. We would know. We've had DJ Wayne before.
Yeah, we have to encourage everybody to go to AY Magazine to vote for Roger, best trivia guy in the state.
Oh, yeah.
He's got 4 other competitors that are voting it.
Don't forget about Oaklawn.
Yeah, you've got a ton of Oaklawn main line.
Our culinary experiences that we have.
You betcha.
Absolutely.
Craig, did you want to say something before you get out of here?
Sorry, Craig.
Well, I just thought that Justin ought to, the officials are going to need someplace to stay in Poen, and so he ought to put them up overnight while the tournament's going on. He can really talk to them then. I'm going to have to go, guys, but I want to leave you with 2 words.
Yes.
Go ahead. I want to leave you with 2 words. You ready?
Go ahead, Craig.
Litmus test. litmus test in the Rebel.
Yeah,
litmus test.
He's in the one. He's Bob Baffert.
It's a Baffert horse.
Yeah, Baffert.
It's a Baffert horse.
Yeah.
It's a Baffert horse. I know Baffert's a bad name, but he's got Flavian Pratt coming from the outside.
Yeah.
You've also got a son of Nyquist and a legendary sire, Malibu Moon, in that breeding. Folks,
Craig's breaking it
litmus test to win the Arkansas Derby.
All right. Look at Craig throwing it out there. Yeah, Craig is a horseman. Justin, you were saying something before, Craig?
Yeah, I was just going to say, as far as the officials needing a place to stay, there's a bridge that goes across the river about a mile out of town. They could probably post up there if they wanted to.
By the way,
that's about what they deserve.
My dad feels the same way about officials. He and Justin are kindred spirits in that. But I want to give a shout out to my dad. Shot a 79 yesterday. He's 85. And so he hadn't played as much lately. Goes out there and shoots a 39 or whatever.
Shot 79?
79 at 8. Yeah.
From the tips, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know about that. He probably wishes that. Yeah, but again, it was a reminder. I always tell my dad that this is a reminder. If you're 85 and you're in good health, you can continue to play and do the things. And look at Joe Gibbs. Yeah. Joe Gibbs in NASCAR, he's still working. That dude is still working NASCAR right now, and he's probably 85 as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So. If I ever hit my age, then I plan on living to be 169. If I ever do that,
there you go.
Your dad looks great to be 85. I would never have guessed he was that age.
Yeah, I think
your mother looks great too. I don't know.
Mom, she's 80. Very blessed to have to have my parents in good health and got to enjoy every day. And Wayne, thanks for the hotel room last night. But unbelievable as always.
Thank you.
Great
staff,
great TV,
great staff, great TV, great slippers, great pens.
Roger always robes. Hey, I love robes. I love the Do Not Disturb.
Those are fantastic.
Yeah.
The
nice leather ones, very nice.
We're elevated, man.
Yeah, we did.
It's an elevated experience when you come to Oaklawn.
That is big time.
So do I need to walk down to the Astro Spot in a robe? Is that how it works?
No, they'll give you one there.
Oh, they will.
And then he can go into the lounge. The co-ed lounge, which is all salt room.
Ooh.
So he can just relax and get all those toxins taken
out. Get the toxins out.
I did not know that. You got to do
Then he can go into the wet area where we've got a steam, a cold room, and a sauna.
Thank you, Wayne.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Wayne Smith.
See you, Craig.
We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars. We guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus, lots of fun choices. Like ping pong, right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Get $250 on us with your first $25 wager.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
The Zone Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by Jim's Razorback Pizza with 2 locations, Highway 10 past Taylor Loop and just off the Morgan Maumelle exit.
Razorback football, basketball, and baseball right here on your home of the Hogs. 103.7 The Buzz, KABZ Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
The Batesville School District is going through leadership changes amid an internal investigation. District officials announced on Tuesday David Campbell was appointed as the interim superintendent. They did not provide any reason for why Dr. Gina McDonald was no longer the superintendent. The school district later held a special board meeting which led to the approval of an internal investigation. Batesville police say they started investigating alleged child abuse at the Batesville preschool following 3 different reports earlier this month. Parents say the sudden removal of the superintendent and the questions about what happened in the classroom have them worried. And in Heber Springs, a teacher is in custody this morning. Police say 30-year-old David Isaac Guavi admitted to asking an underage girl for nude photos. The school district says he has not been on campus since the allegations were made. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Byrne Jr.
Fence Brokers presents Razorback Graffiti every Monday with Morning Mayhem. One sentence to let the guys know how you feel about the Razorbacks from Fence Brokers, going the extra mile.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a partly cloudy Thursday with a small chance of a shower in the morning and then another chance of a shower or maybe even a thunderstorm late this afternoon. Plus, it'll warm up. We'll get up to 73 today. Tonight, after the shower thunderstorm chance, we'll be clearing out overnight low of 46. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Tune in every Friday morning to hear Danny West from hogsports.com on Morning Mayhem. Brought to you by HJ Trailer Sales. They've got truck beds and utility trailers for every type of job and a service facility for maintenance and repair. Local folks with great products. Visit them online at hjtrailersales.com or in person at 808 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
Hey folks, it's David Bazzel out here at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you, and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
Floyd Seafood on Kill Avenue in Sherwood has live Louisiana crawfish. Place your orders by 2 p.m. Thursday for weekend boils. Floyd's also has a store full of Cajun goodies. Floyd Seafood in Sherwood, your homesick Cajun headquarters for live crawfish. Order by 2 p.m. Thursday.
Down south, a handshake means something, and we let our actions do the talking. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm is rooted in Southern tradition and grit. Southern born and raised and Arkansas-based, Brad Hendricks is named a Mid-South super lawyer year after year. So for car and big truck wrecks, medical malpractice, wrongful death, bankruptcy, and Social Security claims, his law firm produces results. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Southern roots, serious results.
Brought to you by MJ the Musical at the Robinson Center, March 4th through the 8th. Winner of 4 Tony Awards. Critics describe MJ as utterly electric and a jaw-dropping spectacle. Get tickets at celebrityattractions.com for MJ the Musical.
Hey, it's Christian Weaver with a question for you. Does pain in your back, knees, elbows, or other joints have you saying no to doing the things you love? No golf, no pickleball, no basketball, no long walks? That's what chronic joint pain does. It starts deciding your life for you. You know what I'm talking about? Crippling joint pain that dictates your day and steals your independence. Too many people like you are told to live with it, rely on pills, or accept invasive surgery as the only options. Well, I've got good news for you. QC Kinetics can help you say yes to the life you want. QC Kinetics offers regenerative treatments that use healing agents from your own body to help revitalize damaged joint tissue. And instead of just masking the symptoms, their treatments address the root cause of the pain. I'm talking about long-lasting relief with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. Take the first step toward a pain-free life by scheduling a free consultation with QC Kinetics. Tell them Christian Weaver sent you. Call 501-393-1159. That's 501-393-1159. 501-393-1159.
If there's anything green in your yard right now, it's probably a weed, and you need to do something about it. Weed control and fertilization service from Sanders Ground Essentials is easier and less expensive than doing nothing or trying to do it yourself. I did that one time and almost killed my yard. Sanders Ground Essentials saves you time and money and makes your yard the envy of the neighborhood. Don't wait. Do it now. Call Sanders Ground Essentials and get started with Sanders Ground Essentials Weed Control Program. Servicing all of Central Arkansas, including Cabot and Jacksonville. On the web at sandersground.com. Let's get growing.
Welcome to Moe's. Everyone knows that coming into Moe's for our Mo Monday special is the best deal in burritos. But what about those other 6 days? Well, let me introduce the new Mo Value Meal. Junior burrito, side of queso, chips, salsa, and a fountain drink for only $9.99. And the best part? It's available all day, every day at Moe's Southwest Grill. Now here's my daughter Andy Kate with a special reminder.
Remember, kids eat free on Sundays. Welcome to Moe's.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Here are David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
It fooled me. We can't get fooled again.
All right, 8:06 on this Thursday, February 26th, live at Oaklawn. Our buddy Frank Fletcher wanted me to share the Double R special at the Riverfront Steakhouse tonight and tomorrow night. And so here we go. It is a prime rib, mashed potatoes, rolls, salad bar, fresh dressing, $37.50. That's the first one. The second one, 2 people eat for $60, 10-ounce filet, mashed potatoes, giant rolls, salad bar for 2. So that's $60 for 2. So you call and get your reservations with, as he would say, Roger, Uncle Shapper or Uncle Shapor, whatever he calls him. So
it is Shapper, good friend of mine, personal friend. No one.
Yeah. So anyway. Oh, so I see that Zach can't make it in person. So why don't you, if you can, is he already on the line? Christian?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Justin, are you there?
No,
I am.
Okay, just want to hit a couple things. Obviously, we mentioned the Razorbacks win 99-84 last night. What were your thoughts on the game? You was tight there for a while, and then all of a sudden, Acuff wakes up, and they have a stretch there where I think we hit 13 straight shots in a row, or 9 straight shots in a row.
Yeah, I thought, oddly enough, I thought, because it's kind of the opposite of the MO of this team, I thought our defense was much better than it has been for most of the game, except for the very beginning, where they kind of got out to I think it was like an 11-2 lead or something like that. But offensively, I mean, we couldn't throw it
right.
Most,
yep.
For much of the first half, and I say that to say this: to win. Kind of going away when we didn't really play our best, and you're playing a team that has 9 or 10 SEC wins this year. I mean, they're not.
They were
it's not like they're. Yeah, I was impressed by that. Plus, which Jimmy Dykes pointed out a few times on the broadcast, and I agree. It's pretty nice to be able to see when Thomas and Acuff neither one of them go off.
Yeah.
And are not hitting anything, so to speak. That you got somebody like Billy to step up, and so that I thought that was pretty good to see.
Yeah.
But,
a couple things
overall, I mean, you took care of business, did what you supposed to do, and. Man, if you could get Florida, which I don't know who they have left, I was hoping. I can't believe I'm saying this. I was actually hoping Texas won last night, but had a chance to, just kind of gave up a lead. But if you could have Florida slip up, then Saturday, of course they'd had to slip up after that because they've already played a game this week, but. If we could go down, it's a big if, right? If you could go down there and beat those guys, and then they slip up, then, I mean, you got a real shot at being the SEC champ. Of course, Alabama's got to slip up, too, because we have the same record in the SEC, and they have the head-to-head against us. But, I mean, there's a chance. It's an outside chance, but there's a chance.
Couple things on that real quick before we go to Zach Gillum. So last night, as you mentioned, Acuff and Thomas, I think, were 1 of 15 in the first half. I mean, they could not hit anything. And then, as you mentioned, Billy Richmond, 23 points. That's 20-plus points in 4 straight games for him. And Malik Ewan had 18 points. That was his best game in a while. So he contributed, as you mentioned.
He played really good the last game as well. I don't remember how many
back-to-back good ones.
So back-to-back.
He's so inconsistent. I mean, he can have 21 one night and 10 rebounds, and then the next night he has 2 points, no rebounds, and 4 turnovers.
He was attacking the offensive glass last night, which was a good sign.
Yeah, he was. I actually thought he was more active on defense than normal, too. He got blown by a couple times where you go, dude, what are you doing, man? But I thought for the most part, for him, he was even more active, like you said, on the glass and on defense.
A couple things, too. Last night, as you mentioned, Florida does beat Texas. It's the I think, I don't know the line. It looks like the line. I was thinking that they won by 20.
They won by 12, I believe.
Yeah, and I said earlier I thought it was 20 in the paper today. It said that. The other shocker was UConn 72, St. John's 40. Holy cow.
St. John's missed their last 23 shots, I believe.
Listen, 72 to 40.
23?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Last 23.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. And just the opposite, Alabama beats Mississippi State 100-75. Roger and I were walking by the screen, looked up at halftime. It was like 57-30. They had
63-33, I believe.
Yeah, they had 16 threes in the first half. 16 threes in the first half.
16 of 27 from 3 in the first half.
Is anybody else just absolutely disgusted by the fact that Alabama's been good at basketball?
I know.
It drives me insane. And Nate Oates is a smarmy.
We don't like him.
He just seems like I don't know. I don't like the guy.
It is kind of wild that Arkansas was in the wilderness in basketball for almost 3 decades, and then when we decided to be good again is when the rest of the SEC decided to be good as well.
Yes. I do want to say, too, congratulations.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
To UCA, their men, they beat Austin Peay 93-88, so they're back on the winning track. Their women won as well. Baseball, the Razorbacks win 1-0. We'll talk about that here in a little bit too. I think UAPB lost the series to Missouri. Let's bring in Zach Gillum now, if we can. Let's go to the Hodges Glass, Little Rock Glass Hotline. He is the Vice President of Racing and Wagering at Oaklawn. Good morning, Zach. How are you?
Hey, good morning, guys. Doing great. How are y'all?
I know it's a big weekend over here at Oaklawn. Lots going on in addition to what's on the track. You got a lot of activities. We just mentioned the Florida Arkansas game at 7:30. We'll be watching it in Colorado at, 6:30 there, an hour, right? Is it right? Is it 1 hour or 2 hours?
1 hour.
Yeah. So, Zach, what do you think? What's y'all's guess on what we think the line will be? I know that line won't come out until Saturday, but we thinking they'll be like a 5-point favorite? Is that what we think?
Tough to say. I'm thinking it's going to be a little bigger than that.
Okay.
The odds makers this year have valued Florida fairly strongly whenever they've been at home. So I can see that line being closer to double digits.
Yeah. And it will be a great game. I saw last night, Justin, you and Christian were going back and forth on their front court is so good compared to everybody in the country, especially the Razorbacks. Our back court is impressive, but they're tough to stop. They're going for their back-to-back national championship, and so it might be more than 8. Now I thought this was interesting last night. Yeah, go ahead, Justin.
No, I was just going to say, Christian and I had the exact same thought. We sent text to each other at the same time. We probably have the advantage in the backcourt, but they certainly do in the front court by a large margin. Unless our guys, they're just going to have to play out of their mind, and play hard. And I tell you who, Ewan has had 2 good games in a row, which we just pointed out, but you know what you're going to get from Brazil now. He used to be inconsistent too, but I think end of last year, all this year, you pretty much know what you're going to get from him. Pringle is the X factor.
Pringle is consistent.
He's been simple at times. Go ahead, Christian. I'm sorry.
I was saying Pringle is consistent. He's just not consistent in a good way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I did think it was interesting. I don't know what the odds are, Zach, if you guys have them on stuff like Player of the Year and all that, but this was interesting. Cal last night, I thought this was interesting, Cal going to bat for his guy, Acuff Jr., about not being mentioned in the national picture more for Player of the Year.
It reminded me of the Houston Nut, Darren McFadden, Mark May,
right.
Lou Holtz.
This is it.
You know.
Do we have it there, Christian? You're right.
Somebody just told me Darius was 1 for 12 in the first half. Probably should have subbed him out and sat him. But I gave him a break. But I didn't. Look, I'm just watching guys, and I just want confident guys, that you're confident. When you shoot it, you're shooting it confidently. And he does. But nothing phases him. I'm a little disappointed, and I'm not trying to put more on the kid. Why isn't he in the equation in the Player of the Year in the country? What are you saying? Why would you say he's averaging as many as all those people? He's got 6 assists. He's got 3 rebounds. He's doing things in the guts of games. Yeah, maybe they are, but he is too. So why isn't he being mentioned? He's playing when he could probably take some time off games, and he's playing anyway. I mean, he goes through the shoot-around and only does half of it, so he has enough to play the game. Should he play down in Florida? Probably not. But I'll tell you right now, if I said you're not playing down there, he'd bust out laughing. You're out of your mind.
Zach, you guys don't have any.
He's exactly right. He's exactly right. He's been. It's a shame that he had. Every time this is a really good class, and Christian's more educated on this than I am as far as the NBA and the draft and those things go. But every time they put up, the 10 best freshmen or whatever that are going to be, they literally never include him. And dude is arguably if you want to say Big 12 maybe, but arguably in the best conference in America, averaging 22 and 6.5 assists. And he's easily the best point guard in the country. And they never mention him. I mean, Zach, ever. It's crazy.
Zach, I was going to ask, you guys don't have any of that wagering on Player of the Year, do you?
No Player of the Year. Right now, Arkansas odds to win the championship 15-1 for basketball, looking at 12-1 on college baseball.
Yeah, I was wondering about I think Justin too, and don't you think Zach as well that I think if we were a top 10 team, I think for whatever reason, like since we're at 20, I think sometimes that doesn't give us the cachet to be able to flex. And I'm like
I would argue we shouldn't be at 20.
Yeah,
I think we're more of a 12, 13. But that's just me personally. I mean, but because I've watched a lot of basketball this year outside of us, I don't think there are 19 teams better than us personally. I mean, and you look at our losses, Baz, and our losses have been to Duke, Houston. I mean, there's not a bad loss on there. Yeah. I mean, maybe the Kentucky game at home. I mean, that was, but it's not like they're a bad team. I mean, like I don't understand. I don't understand any of it, quite honestly. But that's just my opinion. But
let me ask Zach. I tell you another Razorback program that's really flexing is softball. There any odds on softball, women's softball for you guys at Oaklawn?
No softball on the board right now.
Yeah, that's a team. That's a team that's absolutely dominated. Of course, they haven't played the toughest of schedule. They got some tough games this weekend, and I think that's the Woo Pig Classic. They got Boise State, who's pretty good, and a few others. So they're dominating like they should. Baseball, as you mentioned, you say 12-1. But got to start hitting a lot better than. And Dave Van Horn mentioned that as much yesterday. By the way, speaking of Razorbacks in Florida, did you see where Boogie Flan did have 22 last night? I heard he wasn't having a great year, but apparently he had a nice game last night against Texas.
Yeah, he's not played. He didn't play great early on, and I think he struggled shooting from the outside. But I think his last few games he started shooting the ball a little bit better. And my 8-year-old son was asking me last night. He's like, "Dad, where's Boogie playing?" I said, "He's in Florida." He goes, "With the Magic?" I go, "No, he's still in college."
That's right.
He goes, "Why did we trade him?" I go, because we got Darius Ayo.
That's right. That's right.
And so, boy, could you imagine having him too? Ooh.
Yeah, there wouldn't be hardly enough basketballs to go around. 661-1037 is the number for you and be a part of the show. Zach, what about this weekend? Craig O'Neill said litmus test is his favorite to win the Rebel this weekend. Is that where are the odds on that race for this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, the money line has another horse. I say the money line, the morning line. Excuse me. Let's flip to horse racing. The morning line has the Kenny McPeak horse as your favorite, but I kind of agree with Craig. I think litmus test, at least from what I looked at on paper, I'd say that's the horse that I think will actually probably go off as the favorite.
What about Terry Bradshaw's horse, Taken by the Wind, another Kenny McPeak horse? That's running Sunday as well. We invited him on behalf of Oaklawn to come down and hang out, but he's speaking in Vegas this weekend. What about his horse?
Yeah, no, I mean, it looks good. I feel like if you're lining up in one of these races, you feel like you have a good chance in that race, and there's a few runners that I think have a good shot.
How much fun would that be?
And it's going to be and it's going to be a great weekend, as you said. I mean, right now weather looks good. We're going to have 12 races on that Sunday. I mean, that's the big thing, is just remember that the Rebel Stakes, the big race, is Sunday, and it's not just the Rebel. You also have the Honeybee. So we'll kick off Sunday at noon, first post, with the Rebel carded as the 11th race.
Yeah, massive day, massive week at Oaklawn. Actually, they're racing today. First post times at 12:30. Infield Open on Saturday and Sunday. Hey, by the way, speaking of going back to basketball real quick, who are the favorites right now? If we're 15-1 to win the Natty, who are the top, say, 5 teams, the top rate from an odds standpoint to win it all?
Yeah, up on top, Michigan, your favorite, plus 350. Duke is your second choice, plus 425. Arizona's at plus 450. Houston is at plus 900. Florida then at double digits, 10-1. Illinois at 12-1. Iowa State 14-1. Then you have the Razorbacks there at 15-1.
I heard Jimmy Dykes last night. I don't know if you were listening, Justin, when he was talking about how, when you look at what you just mentioned there, Zach, there's a lot of teams that are good enough to win the national championship this year. It's just not 4 or 5. You could go probably. Dykes was saying 10 deep. And, of course, even a team like the Razorbacks has that kind of talent. Do you agree with that, Justin?
I do. I don't always agree with Jimmy, but I agree. I think actually there's more than 10. I think there's probably 15 teams that can win it all. Just you just have to get hot at the right time, man. And we have. I don't know, Christian, if you and I spoke about this last night, but to win games in March, to me, you got to be able to get it to the right person in the right spot at the right time on offense. Meaning, if we need to get it to Acuff to get a bucket, and it's a middle pick and roll, get him going downhill, or we need a 3 from Thomas, or whatever the situation is. I think we have that kind of down. But can we get 3-4 stops in a row on defense? I don't know. I mean, that's the key. But yeah, I think there are maybe 3-4 teams from the SEC, probably 4 from the Big 12, and you spread it out amongst the others, other conferences, rather. I think there's probably 12, 15 teams that could win it if they do those things. You know what I mean?
Do you agree with that?
Maybe so. I think that this Saturday is a huge test for Arkansas, and that'll kind of solidify my opinion as to what I think of Arkansas going into March Madness a little bit. Right now, I'm sort of the opinion that we're going to run into a team that either has too much size that we can't handle, and maybe that's Florida on Saturday, and we'll see how we handle that, or we just can't get the stops. We're not a good defensive team. We're not going to become a good defensive team probably at this point in the year, but I need to see what we do against Florida. I think that we are going to struggle against that kind of size, and Florida's probably the second best big man rotation in college basketball. Michigan has the best big man rotation, so against teams like that have size like that, Arkansas, I just don't see how they're going to win games.
Hey, Christian, would you agree? Would you agree that we should be a great defensive team with our length? I mean, should, or maybe not should, but could be.
We should
be
better than what we
team
are
with our length.
I don't know if we should be great because, I mean, we have some good pieces, and Carter Knox is a part of that, and he's been in and out for most of SEC
I know.
play.
We need to get him back. I don't even know if that's a
piece.
possibility, but we.
His offense hasn't been there all year, but he'd be a good piece at least to have defensively. Billy Richmond is, of course, a good defender. Acuff is what it is. Our big men are going to be they're just not – they're not that good inside defensively.
They're soft.
Yeah.
Our big men are soft.
Brazil's going to get some blocks.
Just call it what it is.
Brazil's going to get some blocks, and people are like, oh, man, what a great defender. But he's not a good defender. He just gets blocks.
Yeah. Before we let Zach go, by the way, before we end the show today, we got to talk about Coach Cal and Billy Richmond on Dr. J. That was a good little bit yesterday if you listen to the pregame show. Zach, anything else we need to know with the Oaklawn Sports app or this weekend? That's you obviously got a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, tonight you have Arkansas Little Rock taking on Morehead State. They're a 2.5-point favorite in that matchup, total at 140.5. You also have Purdue and Michigan State. That is at Purdue. Purdue is a 7.5-point favorite in that matchup, total at 142.5. And then there are a few games on the board for Friday night, some top 25 matchups. So I think people will want to go ahead and check out and see where those games posted. You have Michigan, Illinois on the board right now. It's almost a pick 'em. You have Illinois at -0.5 point.
Yeah, obviously we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. One of our favorite times to be over here at Oaklawn when March Madness rolls around, Zach, and we love being here at Mainline when the tournament games are going on and people are watching the racing and watching basketball. And my mother's getting ready to lay some money, Roger.
What?
On the Terry Bradshaw horse. So how about that?
What is going on with her?
She's got an account. Yeah,
your mother has an account.
She's got an account.
Mama B is going to do some gambling.
She is. She's betting on Terry Bradshaw.
Well, she is letting her hair down now, isn't she?
You have
influence
had a negative influence on your mother.
Yeah, well, I think Zach would say otherwise. Now, Zach, I will say this: we have not had a chance.
I'm kidding.
Oh, I know, Zach. We haven't had a chance. I don't want to do it now because I want to do it when you're in person, not over the phone. But we've seen the numbers of my fall football predictions. They are very disappointing. I knew it was going to be this way.
Which was lower, his percentage or the Hogs football winning percentage?
It's about the same. I think, right, Zach? A little bit better than that. But
what'd you do?
We'll talk about it. We want the numbers to be correct in front of us. And but Zach, here's the deal.
I hate it when you tease that.
I was great last year. I wasn't great this year, bottom line.
Well, that's what she said.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. You had a unbelievable performance last year. It was quite phenomenal. So, it's gonna be years where you don't have all the best.
And what I love is that I love everybody going, see, that's what you get for banging on your chest. You know what? I'm a big boy. When I do well, I'll bang on my chest. And when I do poorly, I'll throw it out there. That's right. Hey, when you do bad, you throw it out there. I have no problem with it. Hey, listen.
Go bigger.
Justin, you can't score 30 every night, man. You can't. You don't always score 30 every night. Sometimes you have some off nights. It's exactly right. Well, Zach, listen, I know you got a busy weekend because you're doing everything, not just horse racing, but wagering too. So have a great one, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great weekend. Come see us for Rebel.
All right, Zach. Thanks, buddy. A couple things. It's Johnny Cash's birthday today. Smokey and the Bandit Jackie Gleason's birthday today. So really got some great pop culture stuff going on, too. That's a little Sam Cooke right there, right, Roger? That's
that's Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
Ever heard it?
Sam Cooke's song, Marvin Gaye's cover, right?
I think it's
that right?
Marvin Gaye song.
I was thinking for some reason. I don't know why I was thinking it was
no.
Two great voices, nonetheless. Melinda Mayo coming up next.
No. Close enough.
Close enough. That's
All right.
exactly right. All right, don't go away. We're live from Oaklawn, 8:30.
War is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way.
Out of Bounds Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by D3 Auto Sales, Arkansas's #1 independent used car dealership, specializing in level and lifted trucks. D3AutoSales.com.
This is Sports Center.
Last night in college basketball, Arkansas took care of business at home, beating Texas A&M 99-84. Darius Edcuff Jr. struggled, starting out 1 for 12, but finishing 7 of 19 with 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. Billy Richmond's offensive emergence continued as he recorded 23 points, 15 in the first half. Next up for Arkansas was a tall task at the Swamp against 7th-ranked Florida on Saturday. The Gators beat the Longhorns 84-71 last night. Central Arkansas got a big win, beating Austin Peay 93-88 on the road. The Bears were led by Javion Guy King, who had 34 points on 6 of 10 from 3. With that win, the Bears are now 1 game back of the Governors and the A-Sun with 1 game left to go in the regular season. They'll host Queens and Conway on Saturday. And nationally in college basketball tonight, there's one top 25 matchup. 8th-ranked Purdue will be hosting 13th-ranked Michigan State at 7 o'clock on Peacock. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Partly cloudy today and warm, up to 73 degrees. A small chance of a shower this morning, really light if you get one. And then late this afternoon, another chance of a shower, maybe a thunderstorm. Tonight will begin to clear out, mostly clear overnight with a low of 46 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Thursday on Out of Bounds, we'll have a big recap of Arkansas A&M, see if the Razorbacks can get 2 straight road victories, and start looking ahead to the big game against Florida on Saturday. Also, Richard Davenport from the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette and WholeHogSports.com will have a recruiting update for us. We'll take a look at all the action in the SEC and the NFL Combine getting started. Join us Thursday for Out of Bounds.
This is David Bazzel for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the 2nd Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job. Well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
At CertaPro, you can enjoy paint-free painting. Schedule a residential interior project now, paint in January or February, and CertaPro will cover the full cost of paint. Schedule now at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro. That's painting happy.
Ray Tucker with good news for enthusiasts of Triumph motorcycles. Honda of North Little Rock now carries the legendary classics and cutting-edge rides. We have the Bonneville Bobber, Daytona 600, the TF450X, the Stunning Ever Special Edition, and the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. You get the idea. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
All righty now. 8:35 here live at Oaklawn for the big weekend coming up, the Rebel Weekend, Rebel Stakes. Obviously, win points to you gain points to get to the Kentucky Derby. It's the biggest horse race in America. Biggest jockeys are coming in. That's on Sunday along with the Honeybee, where our buddy Terry Bradshaw has a horse running. Plenty more to talk about there, but we got Melinda Mayo, who I'm sure watched the basketball game last night. She's all locked in. Let's go to her now, if we can there, Christian.
No, Mr. Belafonte, it's Mayo. Mayo, Melinda Mayo. She's Arkansas's TV sweetheart, and she's joining the guys from Morning Mayhem. Melinda Mayo on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Sanders Ground Essentials, where great lawns start today. On the web at sandersground.com.
Well, Melinda, the information that I know that Justin Moore is excited to hear, that we've been talking about since Monday, is it true winter is over? It is done.
Well, you guys have been asking every meteorologist in town, so somebody got to say, right?
Yes.
Here's my problem with it. First of all, what does winter is dead mean? Does that mean no more snow or ice? Or does that mean no more 32 or below? Or does it mean both? What is it?
I think it's for at least for me. I think it's probably unique to each person, but for me, it's in the 30s.
Above the 30s? Above the 30s, you mean?
No, in the 30s.
Oh, that's what you identify as winter.
Right. Or honestly, even 40s.
Well, what do you think it is, Melinda? What do you think it is? I'm like Roger. What do you think? I think you're out of the 40s. We don't see the 40s anymore. It's 50 or above.
Right.
I don't. Yeah. Is that would that?
Yeah.
Be close?
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
I agree. That's kind of what I was saying.
So you don't count snow or ice in the equation at all. That's not part of it. It's strictly temperature.
Yeah, I think so.
Go ahead, Baz.
No, go ahead. You're good.
I think it's both. I mean, if you're in the 50s, you're not going to get those.
Yeah,
things.
That's right.
Obviously.
It goes hand in hand.
I mean,
But we've turned the corner. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Here's the other part of this question that kind of bugs me is that what I keep hearing everybody say is winter is dead for the most part. For the most part. Okay, well, if it's for the most part, then you're kind of hedging your bet that, okay, maybe we're still going to get a little something, right, in March or April.
Semantics, isn't it, Melinda?
Exactly. It's either dead or it's not dead. Now, based on your temperatures, 50s and 40s, I'm going to say not dead because we can certainly get down. We're going to get down to the 40s tomorrow morning.
Thank you,
so
Melinda.
that's going to happen.
I can deal with that.
Melinda, these novices do not appreciate you being a scientist.
I can deal with
and your knowledge and memory that we have had to wear a jacket in the month of May before in the state of Arkansas.
Well, I can
that's May.
I can deal with
and
a little
that's
bit of
Naked
40s.
Gardening Month.
I just want to stay out of the 20s
We've had
and
snow
30s.
in April, too.
That's right. We have.
Ever heard of it?
We have.
So quit hedging your bet and pick a side.
I mean, it certainly looks like spring is coming on. Things are starting to bud a little bit. But, we always have those cold freezes in April that gets the fruit trees up in northern Arkansas where it's getting down into the 30s. And that always happens every year where they've got to protect all the fruit trees. So that's right. That's an April freeze that happens quite often. I'm going to say winter is on life support. It's definitely in the ICU on life support, but based on your temperature requirements, it ain't dead yet.
I like that. A couple other things I know.
I love that it's on life support as I'm a beach guy, summer guy. So love that.
I know that Roger, both Roger, Justin, and Christian are so well. Actually, Christian's still okay, but Roger and Justin are so disappointed that they will be out of town this weekend, will not be able to run or walk in the marathon or half marathon this Saturday.
Yep.
Melinda Mayo, have you ever done that, a half marathon or marathon?
No, you probably don't have to ask me that question. No, I have not. Probably the most I've ever done is a 5K, and I probably walked most of that. I try to get on the treadmill. I try to, and I do okay at that if I'm watching a TV show or a ball game. But I just have never been able to take up running. I walk the dog at a pretty good pace, and that's about it. But tell you what, it looks like a good forecast. We're going to have thousands in downtown Little Rock Sunday. So it starts on Saturday, actually. Those are kind of the pre-races. This is more my style, the 5K and the 10K.
Yeah.
Is on Saturday, and that's going to be sunny, about 49 degrees to start off, which I think, that's good for runners. It is going to get to about 66 by the end of those races, so that gets a little warm. And then Sunday, a little bit more cloud cover for the actual marathon and half marathon, which I think runners like. I think they like some clouds. About the same temperature, starting out about 52 on Sunday at 7, and then about 63 at 11 o'clock when most of them are wrapping up. So it gets a little warm towards the end.
All right, Melinda, wanted to ask you, I know you were happy with the win last night. How are you feeling about Florida on Saturday?
Yeah, so anytime we beat the Aggies, I'm thrilled. I think that's one of my top rivalries because I have a ton of nieces and nephews that for some reason were raised by 2 U of A grads, my sister and brother-in-law who moved to Texas. So they're all Aggies now. They all graduated from Texas A&M. So it's a big deal when we beat the Aggies. So, feeling good that was our 9th game against a ranked team. I think this team is battle-tested thanks to Calipari. But, we just want that double bye in the SEC. So we still got to keep winning. That's a coveted double bye to get in the tournament. I just think we can't come out with that slow start. We were at home last night when they came out so slow, and Texas A&M got that big lead. We're like, it's going to be okay. A-Cup's going to start hitting here in a moment. But you do that on the road, and, that's a big problem. You get dug into a hole, and you just can't get out of it, and Florida is really good.
Melinda Mayo also is concerned with our baseball team. And at the plate, what's your thought on that, Melinda?
Well, I think it's the hitting game. I mean, I know it's early, but, man, those bats are just not coming alive. I think we were such a good hitting team last year, and we just haven't seen that yet. We've thrown these one-hitters, so I'm feeling pretty good about the pitching, feeling pretty good about the defense. But right now, the batting just kind of has me a little bit concerned. And, with football being such a big thing, and it is such a bad thing right now, I feel like I need both basketball and baseball to be good to make up for football, right?
Yeah.
So I need both of those sports to be something to look forward to. So hopefully those bats will get hotter down the line a little bit. But, right now it's not really impressing me. What do you think, Dustin?
I have a pretty terrible connection. I didn't hear who you said, Melinda. Who was that again?
Yeah, just the batting with the Razorback baseball team just has me a little concerned.
Oh yeah, overall,
not seeing a lot of. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 3 or 4 guys in the middle of our lineup who are playing or who are hitting really well. Helfrich, Aloy, a couple other guys, Kozel, but especially the back half of our lineup, maybe the last 3 guys, are not producing at all. So yeah, we got to get more from them. And to me, it's been unlike a DVH team who normally have really good discipline at the plate and swing at strikes and don't swing at balls and go out of the zone. We're swinging at a lot of, just quite honestly, bad pitches. And that's causing us to have less walks, more strikeouts. And then if you do get on a ball, I mean, it's mishit and it's an easy out. So, yeah, I think we have to be much more disciplined at the plate, which Dave said that too. So that's what I've seen so far.
And not to blame it all on this, but Van Horn did acknowledge yesterday they have been dealing for the last week with this flu bug. They got about 6 of their guys that have it. As a matter of fact, our guy, Cannon Kozel, went out there to warm up. I think took a couple swings and he was done. Van Horn said he's get him off here. And, he said,
but whoever you put out there, if you're getting a scholarship to play D1 baseball, especially at a program like Arkansas, stop swinging the ball a foot off the plate. I mean, I don't care if you're sick or not. I mean, don't do that.
Well, first of all, there's 3 or 4 guys that are hitting over 340. I think Souza is one that disappointed in. The new kid out in center field, I think Micah New is how you pronounce his name. I think he's hitting way below what they expected with all the hype he got brought in. So I think you're right, Justin. He and Dave Van Horn expressed that he was not happy with the way they were swinging the bat. So, again, it's early, though. I'm not worried about it at this point. I think hopefully they will get that corrected in time. Somebody said here, too, if Justin Moore hates snow so much, in the cold, why'd you go to Aspen this weekend? Yeah, Justin. A little bit different. Free. that is true. Well, Melinda,
what?
Yesterday we had the Sanders boys up, and they got a bunch of referrals yesterday about being on the show.
Yeah, they did.
Thank your sponsor. Thank them before you get out of here.
Well, just to take up for Justin, there's something a little different about our snow that turns to a foot of ice than flying in a private plane to Aspen to the playground of the stars. It's just a little different. So I hope you guys have a great time. I can't wait to see all the pictures. Yeah, I heard my boys calling kids on yesterday. They were so proud. They are my team as well on my yard, which is already showing signs of green. I know you like it when Roger and I throw these out. The forsythia is already blooming, and that's those big yellow stalks of flowers. So everything else is coming up real soon. So be sure that Kyle and Kent have been out there, check your soil so they know exactly what you need to feed that lawn so that when it's time, it really starts to green up. 315-9395.
I know what the forsythias is.
I know you do.
The forsythias are beautiful.
I think that's the salt they use in the sauna.
All right, Melinda, have a great weekend.
Thanks, Melinda.
We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Talk to you next week. Go Hogs.
Yes, ma'am. Go Hogs. Hey, shout out to a young lady having a birthday today, Mrs. Amanda Simmons over at the Bryant Small Engine Repair. She doesn't want me to say this, wouldn't want me to say this. She's a very kind lady. She does a lot of things, a lot of knitting and crocheting, and she makes donations to Carti and other places like that she makes for patients and does that just out of the goodness of her heart. That's what she has in her. So happy birthday, Amanda Simmons.
Speaking of birthday, Johnny Cash's birthday today. I think he'd have been 96, I think. We'll do the math on that, Christian.
My mother
when we come back.
Would be 96.
Is that right?
She had a birthday Monday.
Very nice. Don't go away. Live from Oaklawn.
I hang my head and cry.
It's cold. Like, why did I leave the house cold? That's why you stop at Family Market for a hot cup of community coffee, bean to cup, every time. So, yes, it's fresh. And here's where it gets smart. Buy a large community coffee and you get 5 cents off a gallon of All-American Valero gas with your Family Market rewards card. Now, let's talk Big Mondays. That's premium grade gas for the price of mid-grade gas. Unless you're mad at your money, I honestly don't know why you wouldn't have a rewards card. Because when you shop and save at Family Market, you never pay full price for gas. Ever. And it's not just gas. Grab chips, protein bars, sodas, or go healthy with salads, sandwiches, and Topo Chico water. Yeah, the good stuff. Plus fountain drinks and more hot community coffee. And remember, every large drink knocks 5 cents off a gallon. Visit Family Market stores in Pangburn, Shannon Hills, Malvern, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Worcester. No store near you yet? Relax. One's coming, and you'll be glad it did. Family Market. Shop smart, save money, stay
stay warm.
Hey, it's David Bazzel from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Bazzel sent you.
Hey, it's Christian Weaver. Let's clear something up real quick. There's this big myth out there that if your knees, hips, or shoulders hurt bad enough, surgery is your only option. A lot of people just accept that. But here's the truth. Surgery is not the only path to joint pain relief. QC Kinetics specializes in treatments that help your body revitalize damaged joint tissue naturally. That means no surgery, no pain pills, and no downtime. And check this out. Not only are they the nation's leader in regenerative therapy, they're also right here in Little Rock. They've already helped thousands of people, and it all started with a free consultation. Come in, talk about the pain you're dealing with and what you've tried before. They explain what's going on inside your joints and walk you through your options. No pressure, no obligation. Before you assume surgery is the answer, get the facts with a free consultation. Call QC Kinetics today, 501-393-1159. Appointments are filling up fast, so don't wait. Call 501-393-1159. That's 501-393-1159.
If there's anything green in your yard right now, it's probably a weed, and you need to do something about it. Weed control and fertilization service from Sanders Ground Essentials is easier and less expensive than doing nothing or trying to do it yourself. I did that one time and almost killed my yard. Sanders Ground Essentials saves you time and money and makes your yard the envy of the neighborhood. Don't wait. Do it now. Call Sanders Ground Essentials and get started with Sanders Ground Essentials Weed Control Program. Servicing all of Central Arkansas, including Benton and Bryant, on the web at sandersground.com. Let's get growing.
Oh, folks, it's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Well, you know, I looked this up, and we've been in business since 1989. That's a long time. You know, many dealers have come and gone. We believe our pricing policy and our service after the sale have served us well. As you know, folks, we post our sale prices, which we call green tags, right on the windshield. This way, everyone gets the same price, and there's no hoops or no negotiations to jump through to get to the bottom line. I don't like saying so many thousands off. That's very confusing. Off of what? And does that affect my interest rate? So I like to keep things simple. My promise is this: we will not be undersold. We value your time and your decision. Come visit us in Sherwood on Royden Road, or check us out with our green tag pricing on FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
Stick around after each Razorback basketball game for the Bet Saracen Basketball Postgame Show with Wes Moore and Christian Weaver, live from Walk-Ons in Little Rock. Bet Saracen is the leader in sports betting in Arkansas. Make sure you have your Bet Saracen app downloaded to your mobile device. Get the best sports betting app in Arkansas and start winning today.
Hey, everybody, this is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Paz and the boys on The Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
You see that, Christian? Yes, at the governor's office, you're known as member of the Buzz crew.
Yes.
But to Dan Hampton, you and I are known as the boys. You know, so it's all the same thing.
Well, Justin, I've got to say I'm really disappointed in Roger and Christian. We've gone 3 hours of this show, and I know Johnny Cash's birthday is today, which we got to give a lot of love to him, and Jackie Gleason, Smoking the Bandits. But I don't think in our 3 hours of our show that I've heard one Fats Domino song today.
I'm going to be totally honest with you.
Is that right? Is that right?
You are absolutely right.
In the face.
You are absolutely right. And you know what? Here's the deal.
Wow.
We haven't even had time to do entire commercial blocks because we've been so busy.
Ain't that a shame? I'm walking. Yes, sirree. I'm talking about you and me.
You were so Pat Boone.
Blueberry Hill.
I found my thrill on Blueberry. Here it is. On Blueberry Hill.
That's the best I can get.
What TV show?
Wow. 3 hours.
TV character? I will give you a gift certificate to Moe's.
Okay.
If you can tell me what classic TV series character sang as his, if you will, walk-up music, not that it was a sports guy, whenever you saw this character on TV and he was getting frisky, if you will,
I'm out.
He would sing, I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
Oh, Happy Days.
Happy Days.
Happy Days.
Hoppy?
Happy.
Who was
Is
it?
it? Is it?
Come on.
Whoa!
See, you're
Yes!
working your way through
Yes!
it. Who was it?
Happy Days.
Who was it?
I don't remember.
Come on. Work your way through
Ralph
it.
knows it.
Don't give up. Help him. Help him. Help him.
What is it, Ralph?
Help him.
Hey, Richie was saying that? I remember, yeah.
It's enough that you
remember
knew
the
it was
show.
Hoppy Days.
I did.
know. You knew it was Hoppy Days, so we got it.
This is for Justin. Justin, are you there?
Yeah, I've been talking. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, no, we hear you
No,
now.
I'm sorry.
Tell me, if you can, Justin, the song that Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wills are known for. It's Mitch Ryder's birthday today. What song is he most known for? It's one monster hit, to my knowledge.
Gracious. I have no idea. I've never heard that before in my life.
Give it to me again.
I'll give you the
Give me the question
Mitch
again.
Ryder and the Detroit Wills.
Give me the question.
What song is he most known for?
Mitch Ryder?
Yeah, Mitch Ryder and Detroit Wills. It's a great song.
Give me the initials.
Now, I presume this is original. I don't know, Roger.
Give me a hint.
It's Devil.
Devil Woman?
Can you chainsaw it?
Devil with a blue dress?
Or-
Devil with the blue dress. Do you know that
Devil
one, Justin?
with a blue
That's a
dress.
great song.
Blue dress,
Yeah, it
blue
is.
dress, devil with a blue dress.
How did you
on.
get that?
Devil with a blue dress.
That must be. It may be a one-hit wonder. Yeah, they got a couple other songs on
That's
there.
That's a good get because I had no idea.
Yeah. Come on, chainsaw. Great chainsaw. Hit it.
Jump up. Hey!
Devil with the blue dress. All right, so that's come on, Mitch. Boom.
Looking mighty now. Here she comes. Wearing a wig hat and shades to match. And a high heel shoes and an alligator hat.
All right, so that's got some great steak on it. What about
That's got some
now,
great steak.
I'm stunned at this birthday today.
Yeah.
There's always something.
C5.
I think it was. I think it was, Justin. Yes, I think it was. What about? There's always something there to remind me.
Oh, I love that
There's
song.
always something that I did not know who sang that song until today.
Always something there to remind
you know
me.
who sings it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Who is it?
I can't tell you. I know the song.
It's a great song, but I had no idea who sang it.
Hold on.
See if you can find the system, Christian, before we go to break. I don't know if you can find the.
Was that 70s?
That was 80s, right?
It was 80s. Sandy Shaw.
80s? Okay.
I've never heard of Sandy Shaw.
No, I never would have guessed that.
I didn't know that song was sung by Sandy Shaw, whoever Sandy Shaw is. But that was a great song in the 80s. So I don't know if that was did she cover it? Was she the original?
Always something there
to remind me.
I thought it was a dude.
I did too.
I know.
I did too. We'll find out when we
Maybe
come
it was a
back.
dude named Sandy.
Always something there to remind me.
We'll correct the Fats Domino. We'll have some Fats Domino when we come back. Apparently, we've got a surprise call. I don't know what's going on here with the Roger.
Yeah, listen. It won't be but a
Justin.
few minutes. I just want you because
Justin, something's going on.
I got something
going on,
for you.
Justin.
I got something for you. Can I give you a little hint on
Give me a
something?
hint.
It was something that was set up by Mrs. Hatcher. Mrs. Lee
It has to
Hatcher.
do with Aspen.
It does
All
have
right.
something to do with Aspen.
We'll find
That's
it.
right.
We'll come
That's
back.
right.
Go,
That's
go.
right.
We're live at
Okay,
Oaklawn.
then
Big weekend. Yes.
I'm a little more positive about it now.
Always
Miss
something
Lee
there
looked it
to
up.
remind. I love that song.
We'll figure it out when we
Maybe
come back.
we'll sing it in Aspen.
9 o'clock, live at Oaklawn. They're racing today.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find Anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars. We guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Nolan Souza, Drive Time Sports, each week brought to you by Seth Board with Shelter Insurance on Main Street in Jacksonville. Call Seth today for all your insurance needs, 501-982-6465.
Our guys aren't so bad, right?
This is taking unsportsmanlike conduct to a whole new level.
Well, maybe not. 103.7 The Buzz, KABZ, Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
The Pulaski County Sheriff's Office wants you to be aware of a phone scam going around. Officials say the scammer is pretending to be an employee at the Sheriff's Office. He says his name is Jeff Stafford and is asking for donations to the department or demanding Bitcoin. The real Sheriff's Office says it does not ask for donations over the phone, nor do they request Bitcoin payments. If you get a call like this, hang up and report it. And the Little Rock District of U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has a new commander. Colonel Eric Swinson started the role on Monday. He is coming to Arkansas from the Corps of North Atlantic Division in Fort Hamilton, New York. There, he served as the deputy commander. The Little Rock District of Corps of Engineers oversees $30 billion in federal water resource infrastructure, including dozens of lakes and parks, locking dams, and hydropower plants. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KRK's Gary Burton Jr.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a partly cloudy Thursday with a small chance of a shower in the morning and then another chance of a shower or maybe even a thunderstorm late this afternoon. Plus, it'll warm up. We'll get up to 73 today. Tonight, after the shower thunderstorm chance, we'll be clearing out overnight low of 46. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Listen each Friday during Drive Time Sports for the basketball insider in Arkansas. It's Bart Reed, made possible by Martin Orthopedics, with locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, Cabot, and Hot Springs Village. Staffed with fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists. For more information on the web, go to martinortho.care.
Life isn't just about living, it's about living well. No one understands that better than Baptist Health. They support you on your wellness journey wherever it may lead. Baptist Health really is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Baptist Health provides a range of essential screenings for vital areas such as your heart, prostate, and colon, coupled with comprehensive and personalized care. They utilize state-of-the-art robotic surgeries to ensure faster recoveries and significantly less pain for their patients. You can always rely on the care you receive at Baptist Health to be delivered with Christian compassion. It's no accident that they are recognized as Arkansas's most trusted and innovative healthcare system. Their commitment to excellence is evident in every aspect of their service. When you need a partner in wellness, visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
The after-season clothing sale continues at Fort Thompson. Tons of clothing marked down to 50% off. Also, check out the new spring hunting and clothing items arriving daily. See you at Fort Thompson's in Sherwood.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See shelter agent Madison Buse in England, Matt Cooper in Russellville, or Todd Session in Morrilton today.
At CertaPro this winter, you can enjoy paint-free painting. That's right, you heard it correctly. Schedule a residential interior project now, paint in January or February, and CertaPro will cover the full cost of paint. Yep, we pay for the paint and primer, no matter what color you pick. We've got you covered. Hurry though, schedule now at CertaPro.com before the schedules fill up. You don't want to miss this. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro. That's painting happy.
Hi, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Sherwood. Listen to this. We're making deals right now like it's the last day of the month. We've got 2026 model Rams with up to $14,000 off. That's real money and that's real savings. Want a heavy-duty truck? Up to $10,000 off all the 2500s. These are factory incentives we cannot hold forever. Looking for something smaller? Compass, four-wheel drives, up to $7,000 off. And here's the big one, Wranglers, up to $9,000 off. The deals are incredible right now. We're paying over Kelly Blue Book for all trade-ins. We still need them. Bring yours in. Don't worry about your credit. Go to FletcherCredit.com and get pre-approved in minutes. We make it easy to buy. No pressure, no games. At Fletcher Dodge, you'll always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. Shop us before you buy anywhere else. Visit us at Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com. Your deal is waiting. Let's make it happen today.
Hey, this is a perfect time to remind you that you can always take a tour of the Little Rock Athletic Club. They'd love to show you around, especially now with 30% off the joining fee. You're going to be so impressed with all they've got to offer, and people will witness the fitness.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
I want your blood. I want your soul.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
And I want them both right now.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here is David Bazzel, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, Lunger, let's do it.
All right, it's 9:06 on this Thursday, February 26th. We're coming to you live from Oaklawn for their big weekend of racing. Racing actually starts today. First post time, 12:30. They race today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday's a big day with the Rebel Stakes, the Honeybee, and others. We'll visit with Jason Milligan and David Longinati here in just a second. We got to play Factor Crap, too, brought to you by Arkansas Municipal Equipment. We haven't done that. I think we lost Justin. We'll get Justin back on.
He's going to get him back, yeah.
Before we go to the guys, Roger, we have a special guest. I don't know anything about.
Let me do this real quick. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jill.
Yes.
Jill, welcome to Arkansas. David, this is Jill, ski instructor to the stars in Aspen, Colorado, calling us. Jill, thanks so much for finding a place to give us a call. Won't keep you but a few minutes here. Talking with Lee Hatcher the last couple of days and trying to get this little phone call going. Baz, this is for you.
Hey, Christian, could you turn the music, please, on the... Thank you. Okay.
I can't even hear.
Yeah, okay.
Jill is going to be, obviously you haven't been on skis in a long while.
30 years.
It's been 30 years, Jill, and let me tell you something. Jill has gone on and on. She made Samantha the skier that she is. So in the 3 or 4 years, whatever it's been now, Jill, since you've been going out with Samantha and I, you have done a fantastic job. You have a great personality and a sweet disposition. And you are going to be helping Baz get back on the slopes this weekend.
Is that right, Jill?
And Miss Jill, this is Justin. Miss Jill, his entire legs, both of them, are made of metal. So just want to put that out there so you're aware.
How do you feel about that, Jill?
Well, I'm glad that you're going to be my next victim, dude.
Say that again?
I said I'm glad he's going to be my next victim.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well,
you're going to be so fun. What's the first thing that you're going to do to someone, Jill?
Who hasn't skied in 30 years.
He hasn't skied in 30 years, but he's an athlete at the highest
Used to be.
level.
Long time ago.
That's right. But in your head, you still are. What are you going to do to a guy who hasn't done that? And here's the other thing, Jill. He says, I'm not going to pizza. And I go, of course you're going to pizza. I said, everybody pizzas. What he's already being difficult, Jill. What are you going to do?
I am sure he's being difficult in the studio, but he'll be lovely on snow.
Thank you, Jill.
He will be. Jill, he's going to be the most well-dressed person on the bunny trail when we get there this weekend. Looking so forward to being a part of you. We're
He
so
also
thankful.
looks like a movie star. We're going to go ahead and prompt you.
He does.
Jill, well, here's the deal, Jill. I'm looking forward. I hadn't skied, Jason and David, I've not skied in 30 years, and so I hope it comes back to me. I wasn't a great skier the first time I did it. I've skied 2 or 3 times. I seem to remember it. Now, hopefully, Jill, it will come back to me because I want to get out with the boys and my gal on the slopes and hang out and have a good time. So I'm looking forward to you helping get in the swing of things.
Do you ski or snowboard?
Well, the equipment has gotten so much better that you may find yourself ripping down the slopes at a pretty quick speed.
Thank you.
I think you
Jill.
will. I think you will.
Well, we can't wait to see you. I'm getting a massage today at this world-class
You know
spa
he's
here.
made of metal and, well, tequila.
Maybe.
Well, Jill, we're looking forward to it. I know Samantha and I are both looking forward to spending time with you again. You've always been so kind to us, and I know Samantha thinks the world of you, and we appreciate you taking the time to call in.
The Hatchers for connecting us.
There's no doubt.
Yeah,
well, if it's not for the Hatchers, we're not
The
there.
Hatchers are amazing.
Yeah, they really are. Great people.
Yes, they
The
Look forward to
Hatchers are definitely. Can't wait.
All right, Jill. Look forward to seeing you.
Thanks,
See
Jill.
you soon.
All right, thank you,
Bye.
Jill.
Bye-bye.
All right, that's Jill, the instructor.
She's very calm and cool, and that's you can hear that, and that's what you need in an instructor. She's very, very good and very kind. Thanks to Lee Hatcher for setting that up.
Did you surprise Baz with that?
Yes, through Lee. Yes, through Lee.
So
Hey, you hate the surprises, don't you, Baz?
I don't like surprise. You know that, Justin. You know me very well.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I know that he would have gotten her on. I assume on Tuesday when we do the show on Tuesday, because we won't do it Monday, we'll do it Tuesday. But this was just a little bit of something to catch him off guard a little bit. Listen, it's very hard to catch him off guard on the show when he has. We got 20 people that we're trying to get on in one day. So I appreciate him taking the time to do that. And now, with the climax of the, I think of all the talent that we're going to have here today.
Well, funny, we're not going to be here. We hate it that we would be here, guys, if not for being out of town. But this is a massive weekend, and great to have, as I mentioned earlier, Jason Milligan,
Jason.
Director of Racing,
you,
and David Longinati from Oaklawn, New York. Morning, guys. How are you?
And the great news is, no matter where you are on the slopes,
that's
as long as you have a cell signal, you can still bet the Rebels.
Well, my mother is going to bet the Honeybee because she wants to bet on Terry Bradshaw's horse, Taken by the Wind.
That's what I like.
Yeah. Do you think that horse has a shot? I do. Kenny, obviously trained by Kenny McPeak, world-class trainer, and that would be fun. We invited Terry, by the way. That Wayne didn't want me to extend the offer, and he's in Vegas giving a speech this weekend. But they'll be paying attention. And so, of course, the other we mentioned already that we had Ron Moquett up here and talked about the connection with Dave Portnoy and his horse with Louis Sella. That'll be a fun one to watch,
Yes,
right?
it will.
So got a little bit of everything this weekend.
Yeah, he was very impressive in his career debut. I expect him to take another step forward.
Well, last time we had John, I think we asked about, all right, so when do we start seeing the horses that we think have a shot at the Kentucky Derby? Well, by moving this thing to Sunday, you guys got the best jockeys in America coming in, the highest earners, and so what's your sort of instinct on the Rebel?
It's a very, very competitive race. Like I said, I think the local horses that have been here will fit nicely, and I like Silent Tactic to repeat from his Southwest victory.
Silent Tactic. I know that Craig O'Neill, when he was on the show a minute ago, he threw out Litmus Test. David, what do you think?
Well, I think Litmus Test is going to be the favorite.
That's Baffert's horse.
The two favorites
Yes.
are Litmus Test. Baffert's going for his 9th Rebel victory, which is really, really amazing.
Yeah.
It's a record extending. No one's even come close to that. I think it's either him or the question about Blackout Time. The program favorite has not run since October. I think you've got to question that. He was going to the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, where he would have been probably second choice, and he was scratched the day before. So he has not run since, but he's got a good string of workouts. He's been here a while. He's also been training down at the fairgrounds. Litmus Test, I think, is going to be very, very tough. I would love to see a local horse win.
Yeah,
like
you bet.
Silent
Yeah.
Tactic.
Yeah.
I like Silent Tactic
we always
in the
want that.
Southwest.
Who owns that horse?
John Oxley.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be. The weather's going to be great. You got the infield open on Saturday and Sunday,
Sunday,
first
yes.
time for the year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. and it looks like the weather's going to be great.
Yeah.
So far.
Well, the other thing, too, you've got other sports that you can watch here. And what you hear in the background is they've turned the TVs on here at Mainline. So that's what you the nice gentleman, I'm telling you, it reminded me of watching Roger. The nice gentleman here, his hearing's not quite on point to where he's sort of like Roger. So Roger was walking up to him.
Oh, my gosh.
Roger was walking up to him, and he's like he was ignoring Roger.
Well, I didn't recognize him. I've met him once or twice here and found out that
he's
he
a
had.
nice fella.
He's a super duper fella.
Yes.
And then when I approached him, that's when I thought, okay, I know who he is now. And it's still on. But
Roger was here last night for a comedy night. I don't know if you guys know, there's a comedy night every few weeks that Roger's the host of here. And you've got just like you have horse races, horses coming in, you got comics coming in, man.
Yes.
Bada boom.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
It
You do.
changes all the time.
you do. Something's going on all the time.
But you got the Razorback basketball game, which will be a very, a lot of people will be watching that just
Yes, they
because
will.
Florida is so hot right now. So that's 7:30. So you can watch all your horse racing. You can go to the main line. You can go the sports book or
Stay
whatever.
right here.
Yeah, but this is the first weekend where now everybody, Southwest, everybody who's in horse racing knows about the South. But this one is a biggie just
Yes.
because it's on Sunday.
$1 million.
Yeah. So whose idea was it to move it to Sunday? Who gets the credit for that? Everybody.
I don't think anyone will own up to it until
Everybody.
after we see how it goes on.
Yeah.
No, actually, the thinking was, remember last year we had to run it on Sunday because we had weather interruptions.
Is that right? It was running Sunday last year.
So last year we ran it on a Sunday even though we didn't intend to.
Yeah.
And the numbers were great.
So that's what prompted you maybe to do that again this year.
So then we thought, you know what, let's give it a shot. Getting the jockeys here is part of that decision-making process because there's the Gotham in New York, there's the Fountain of Youth at Gulfstream on Saturday. So you got jockeys committed to horses there. So if you put it on Sunday, then you're going to get the top jockeys as well.
Could that be a strategy for all your big races going forward, maybe?
I wouldn't say that yet. We'll see how this one goes. But also, to David's point, is more eyeballs will be on us on Sunday.
Around the country.
Around the country.
Yeah, now
so they won't be so spread out between all the other tracks.
The question was, does it affect attendance? You have a big of a gate on Sunday versus a Saturday?
Well, judging from early reservation records,
that's what we heard.
I think our reservations in the restaurants and the seats are doing very well for Sunday.
I think they were a little slower, but they're to the point where we're comfortable.
Well, I think it used to be too. The perception is you don't do things on Sunday.
Right.
Nowadays, listen, you got kids playing. You got kids playing baseball and softball Sunday morning at 8:00.
Well, the good thing is,
it's all over the place.
I don't know if it had anything to do with it, but some people think you did this so the folks at Chick-fil-A could enjoy a day at the track. So their employees can cover the track.
That's
too.
an angle I never thought about, but I like that.
And Michael's and Hobby Lobby.
And Michael's and Hobby Lobby, absolutely. Everybody gets a day at the track.
That's right.
Yeah, this is a fun time of the year. We mentioned earlier Justin's daughter is going to be playing in the state championship in Poen next week. So, and now we talked about you got high school's championship, coming to the overall, I guess, coming to Summit, and then you got March Madness, which we think is so much fun to watch over here.
Yep.
And to me,
especially when the Hogs are doing it.
When the Hogs are in it. There was a year that the Hogs weren't in it. We came over and it was dead. Dead in the sense you didn't have that energy. I'm telling you, if the Hogs are playing,
there's not a better place to watch.
No, the energy is so good, Justin.
You can watch all the games.
All the games. That's right.
Everybody's pumped up, and that's awesome.
I remember last year, I think somebody hit a game-winning shot at the end. It wasn't even the Razorbacks, but the place was going crazy.
It's just March Madness.
Yeah, that's right. And then you got two big social media influencers in Portnoy who has got multiple millions that follow everything that he does, and then this other guy,
Griffin Johnson.
Look at Roger. No one who the Griffin Johnson guy is. I don't know. Do y'all know who Griffin Johnson is?
Yes.
Oh, look at him. Of course we do.
Yeah.
Well, as of last year.
Excuse me. Come on, Boomer.
Never heard of him until he got involved in horse racing.
That's right. And then I guess Wayne. I gave Wayne the chance to talk about what may happen at the Racing Commission today. So that could be big news for Oaklawn going forward. A lot of details there. And so, again, it's your way of not being satisfied with where you are, always trying to get better and be the best you can. Of course, I'm 2 weeks off the Broyles Award. We had a great experience here. Yeah. So. We say that people can fly in from Texas and in Indiana, like our Bulls were following, and have great memories. You can drive 30 minutes or drive an hour and have that same kind of memory, whether it be with the Astro Spa where I'm getting ready to go eliminate my toxins eliminate my toxins in the leg.
Oh my
legs.
gosh!
So,
Eliminate my toxins.
Do you guys, when they were talking about when Roger was talking about pizza, do you know what he was talking about? Do y'all know what the term pizza is in skiing?
No.
So
first of all, he's telling me, but I won't be doing pizza.
Justin,
Everybody does pizza.
Oh, that where they?
Well, you just stop.
Oh, I call it snowplow.
Okay, snowplow. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't. I've seen it. When you're going slow, I can see where I don't want to do pizza when I'm going. At a pretty rapid pace.
All right, wait.
I want to.
How's your cardio though? Because you're going to get in that altitude.
I've been doing 45 minutes of cardio a day. That's why I got to get the toxins out today.
Okay, wait. Okay, all right. What is French? Pizza slows you down.
Pizza slows me down.
French fry. What's French fry? In the French fry?
French fry's going to lead to an injury.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I've never heard of the French fry.
I didn't make that up.
No.
I didn't make that up.
No,
There's a French fry.
Either you point them straight down the hill, or you
That's
just
French
go
fry.
side to
That's
side.
French fry. French fry's down the hill. Pizza. French fry pizza. That's it.
Thanks to some of your hard work, Dave.
To me, pizza is the last resort.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, sure,
You know
you're an
what I mean?
excellent skier.
Like,
and I'm so bow-legged. My pizza.
I'm not an excellent.
Yes, you are.
skier.
Stop it. I don't want to hear it. Stop it.
I'm an average.
Stop it.
skier.
Stop it.
So
You're on the black.
So, Jason, I was telling Roger when I would describe.
You can do the same thing going side to side, like
Yeah. So the only way I could just
here, all the way over there, all the way over here, all the way over there.
mark the tape, please, if you would, on that one. So the only way I described it, I said I don't want to do the pizza.
All the way over here, all the way over there.
Yeah, it was your delivery was outstanding. Yeah, it was your. No, I want to go, Roger. I want to go. Shh.
And yeah. Well, you can't. You can't.
I'm going.
I know what you want to do. I know what you want to do.
Here's the goal: is you go.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's.
Again, one of the great things that even though we're going to be in Colorado, we can tune in, like you were saying on Sunday.
Yep.
We'll be watching because that's going to be a big day here, and this is what you guys live for. I mean, this is what you train for, and so we hope it's a good crowd.
You said we'll be watching.
Yeah, we can watch. We can actually watch the races. Is that right?
Is that something that I didn't know about?
Well, Oaklawn anywhere. Sure.
On your cell phone.
How about that, baby?
I can watch it?
Yeah. Of course
I've never done the watch. I thought it was just to
How about that?
Oh,
You're welcome.
I was this much.
We need to have a conversation.
Apparently,
We need to have a conversation.
Apparently,
How long have you been doing this?
5 years.
Apparently, when I start talking Oaklawn anywhere, Roger just shuts down.
No,
he just completely shuts down.
He just talked about wagering. He always thinks of the wagering part of it. He doesn't think about watching.
I've never gone there to watch it. It was always about the race because I don't watch TV and drive, so I don't do it. I did not, that's
all you got to do is hit the little
that's
video
a good
button.
practice to maintain.
Hey, I was going to ask, though, by moving to Sunday, do you get any extra coverage from networks? I know I see FanDuel here, but do you get like NBC? You get anybody else or the Racing Network that gives a little bit more attention to you on Sunday because
Fox
it is
Sports. I'm going to be on Fox Sports.
Okay.
I can't remember right now if it's Fox Sports 1 or Fox Sports 2. I think it's 1.
Or bounce back and forth.
It may go back and forth, but yeah, we'll have. Well, all of our races will be shown on Fox.
What is this Fox Sports 1 you're talking about?
Today is also, I don't know why it is, guys, it's National Chili Day. You guys in or out on chili?
I like chili.
I don't know why they've got this today nationally.
Well, if you know anybody that doesn't like chili, why don't you send them back to communist China?
With or without beans?
I thought somebody said it was National Toast Day.
How y'all go?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the question of the day, with or without beans.
I'm without. Roger? Chili.
It doesn't matter. I'll eat them both.
Jason?
Depends on what I'm eating.
Yeah.
Okay. What about
Same.
you, Dave?
I'm like Roger. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Justin, what are you?
Oh, yeah. Got to have beans.
Okay. Christian, what about you?
No beans.
It's also National Levi Strauss Day. Do you guys have any Levi's from back in the day? You remember wearing the
There's no back in the day. I'm wearing them now.
You got Levi's on right now?
That's all I wear is Levi. How many? You know what? You don't pay attention to me. It's like I'm not even here.
Justin has a deal with Wrangler.
I know he does. Yeah. I'm a Levi guy.
Yeah, but I wore a Levi. Did you hear? I said 514.
514s.
Yeah, I don't know what 514
is. Everybody's got their number.
What was the original?
Mine are 501s.
501.
Wow.
With the area code.
501.
Is that what they are?
It doesn't say.
It does.
Your butt's just sticking in my face.
Well, look at the butt.
I don't want to touch it.
Talk like you haven't before.
I can't see any number.
It's 501s. It's 501.
So how about that?
It's 501 button fly.
Did you guys embrace that in Arkansas?
Didn't even realize.
I really never thought
It didn't even hit.
David, you said yes?
Yeah,
Well, I
501
don't think the 501, but that was the.
What are 514s? Are those boot cut?
514s?
Yeah, they were like a, pretty much like a boot cut.
So I think in high school we were the 550s.
550s, okay.
They were a little bit more wider in the thighs.
I don't know what the bell bottoms were.
It's also National Toast Day today.
Yeah.
So I went by Big Al's.
Yep.
Although even though I'm on a diet, I allowed myself to do some wheat toast. What about you, David? Are you a toast guy? And how do you like it?
Just butter.
Butter only, no
No.
jam? What about
No.
you, Jason?
Burnt.
You like it burnt?
I like burnt toast.
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't understand.
Wasn't that the Blues Brothers? They like it
dry. It's dry.
It was dry and burnt.
You like burnt toast?
Yep.
Dude, I like burnt toast. Are you serious?
What about?
I like it.
It's got to have a crunch to it. To me,
Dude,
it's
you know
not
what?
just bread.
My mother-in-law, people don't understand why. Same thing with biscuits.
Yep.
I want them burnt.
What about sourdough?
I
You
want
guys
it
like
burnt.
sourdough?
I do sourdough.
Okay, that's sort of been a. Justin, what about you? What's your toast of choice? Wheat, white, sourdough?
Sourdough is probably my favorite.
Okay. I will say this. I was bragging on it this morning. The first turn, we talk about the different restaurants here inside the building at Oaklawn, but the first turn has got French toast. And Justin, I don't know if you make French toast, but they make it with Hawaiian bread.
Yes.
Which I'm not a big French toast guy. It's the best French toast I've ever.
It's a game changer.
It is a.
Is
Justin,
that right?
Oh my God, Justin, you got to
I
try.
like French toast.
It is. I don't know why Hawaiian
How
bread
would
makes it.
anybody not like French toast?
I don't know. It's so darn good. Of course. Yeah.
I know a restaurant.
Especially with French or Hawaiian bread.
I know a restaurant that made they would give you French toast with their. It was a burger place, and if you got something with a little sticker, they give you French toast. But the French toast, it was hot dog. It's a hot dog bun, and they would open up, and then you'd put your butter and your other stuff on it, and make it.
Do you guys do jam? You go.
Yes.
You do what's your jam? is?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Yeah, it's so funny. That's what Chris Ho said. I went strawberry and butter.
I'm a dry toast guy. I just like.
I don't know how anybody. Although I can do bagels plain, I don't know how you do regular toast without anything
I don't know
on
how
it.
you do a bagel that way. Because to me, a bagel is
I
like a
go
shot
with
put.
raspberry.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we were talking. Let's see if now I think David Longinati will get this. I don't know if Jason will get this, but maybe you heard us talk about this morning.
I haven't listened.
What movie talks about they want to order dry toast? It's a scene in a movie, a very classic
I think he
movie.
just mentioned it.
Yeah, it's a
Gotta
classic
be
movie.
The Godfather.
That wasn't Godfather.
No, it was Blues Brothers.
That's it.
Yeah,
I
he
knew
just
he'd get it. I knew he'd get it.
Roger just mentioned it.
Yeah.
What was it?
So he don't pay attention to my butt anymore.
What did you say? What did you say?
Yeah.
'Cause we were talking about burnt, when I said burnt toast.
It's a dry toast.
Well, I asked if that was in blue, and you said no. I thought you said it was not in blue, but the burnt toast part of it. It was.
It's dry.
Dry and burnt.
It's burnt. I didn't catch the burnt. Is it dry?
Yeah, they said because they knew who it was. They knew who it was when they ordered. Who was it? Was
The cook. Well, Aretha Franklin went back and said, "We got a couple fools."
And
out
the
here.
cook said, "That's
one of them wants Coke and dry toast."
Yeah,
that's Elwood.
Yeah, they knew he knew who it was.
They knew who
It came out of the kitchen.
That's right.
Let's see. Here's one. Thank you to Lee Hatcher. She's explaining pizza and French fry. Pizza, slow down. French fries, your skis are straight and you're going fast. And then we will appraise ski. APRES, appraise, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is the social activity and entertainment following a day of skiing. So that's it. That's what you and Justin would like to do right after appraise.
By the way, on our
that's outstanding.
On our Milton Eaton text line, somebody said I had no idea that you could watch the races either, and I've used that app for years just from a betting standpoint. So we need to continue to educate.
Yeah, obviously you can watch. I mean,
okay.
Just hit the video button.
How about that? Just come on,
app.
Roger, hit the video button.
Well, usually I don't want to push a video because I usually, I'm usually naked, and I don't want to, and I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, they're not watching you. I understand.
That's how I make my money.
Yeah.
That's how I make a little extra cash.
Someone says here, honey bun French toast will change your life in blood sugar. I don't know about that. Someone says here,
Not
toast.
cinnamon toast French toast.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's funny. When I was a kid, I would occasionally do the cinnamon toast. My mom would make that. You guys big on cinnamon toast?
As I got older, I didn't want to try new things until I got older.
Or day-old cinnamon rolls turned into French toast.
Is that right?
Oh, even better. Listen, I didn't try any until I got out of the military. I didn't try any of those things.
Back to the sourdough point. So sourdough that's been creeping into. It seems like we're seeing more of that with hamburgers. Seeing more of that with toast.
I think Subway does sourdough, don't they? Does Subway do sourdough?
I don't think so.
No, do they do it? What do they do? What kind of bread? They do Italian.
My favorite
There's
bun for a
cheese.
burger is potato bun.
Is potato bun?
No, that's
Yeah.
that's a new thing too.
That's a new. I don't know. I don't think I know what that is.
Yeah, you get that at Cupid's.
No, it's right with the Wonder Bread. I mean, it's right there.
I got you.
Potato bun.
And one of the great things here at Oaklawn, you got plenty of great restaurants. We just mentioned the Track Kitchen. You also, obviously, we were at the Bugler the other night.
We haven't eaten at the Track Kitchen in a long time.
I know.
I think the last time we ate there was when it first opened.
Yeah, I think we did the show from there.
Yeah,
That's because you guys are here and you don't leave here.
That's
great point. Great point.
Although I would love to listen. We have done shows here for so many years, so I can remember going back. We would do what we would call the veranda. What would Tommy call it?
The Tommy Smith veranda.
The Tommy Smith veranda.
Yeah.
But I remember we actually did a live poker tournament in the casino, on the casino floor, when it was much smaller, and we actually played. We were playing poker on the air. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. That was, I don't know what year that might have been. I was looking at Roger too as I walked through the casino this morning at 5:30. Looking at how much it expanded on this thing, sort of where it started at the very end, and how it's just kept adding on and adding on. And
I can tell you something was a couple of years ago, and actually be 10 years ago. So how long has the hotel been open?
It's been now what?
5 years.
Has it been 5 already?
Wow. 4 to 5 years.
I guess that's right.
The comedians that were here last night, and they complimented the casino. Well, man, it's like Vegas. One guy comes from Vegas and all, and it is.
Right.
It is. And I was trying to explain to him, the progression of what it started out. When it first, because back in the day, growing up here in Hot Springs, it was pari-mutuel betting. It was pari-mutuel betting.
Racing only.
That's what it was. Racing only.
Casino was the bad C word.
That was exactly. We didn't talk about.
Right.
We didn't do any of those things, and you had to watch. It was taboo. You didn't do those things. And then the first thing that Eric Jackson did, wasn't it? Was the machines that you took previous races and you put. That was the first thing, right?
Instant racing.
Instant racing. That was the very first thing, and then. Did it go virtual poker?
Went to games of skill.
Games of skill.
The things that you guys had to work your way through.
Absolutely.
And Eric Jackson, you got to give Eric Jackson a lot of credit.
Well, you got to get the nose of the camel in the tent, and then
time and patience.
Absolutely, and it worked out.
Someone says it before I let you go. Après is French. Is French for after. Someone says here.
I'm sorry. Après.
Après.
I didn't pronounce.
Someone
it
says.
Okay, thank you.
John Mark said, "Is après what you and Justin did last year in Aspen after you kissed?" No, that was not in Aspen. That was in down in El Dorado. When
we kissed in El Dorado. We hugged in Aspen. Yeah. We hugged in. We kissed in El Dorado. Oh my gosh! I think there's a title of a song. We kissed in El Dorado, but hugged it out in Aspen. There's something to that.
Jimmy and Roland says, we bet the horses on the app and then live view from the phone to the TV. Again, the things that your customers do.
We're teaching everyone. So my ignorance, if you will, has just enlightened a few other people. And that
Well, that's why we're here.
That's right.
Go.
Well,
Exactly.
listen, this is a gigantic weekend, and we're excited about Sunday. Hope it's a day that turns out the strategy turns out to work. It's already working already because you've got the top jockeys in America coming in. I mean, you've got all the big hitters, the big money makers. So good luck. We wish we would
Thank
be
you
here
very
for
much.
that. Yeah.
And good luck skiing.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully, no Lindsey Vonn. We don't want any Lindsey Vonn.
No Lindsey Vonn.
So thanks again to Jason Milligan and David Longiani. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate y'all so much.
We're going to break with a song, right, Roger?
What is it?
Something to remind me.
Let's hear it.
But this is by It's by Easy.
This is Naked Eyes.
Naked Eyes. This is not that woman's name, Susie, whatever I gave.
Take it to the hook. Oh my goodness me!
Don't go away. 9:33.
Join David and Roger in Sherwood this Friday, bringing Morning Mayhem to Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep. Shop end-of-month deals in person or online at FletcherDodgeChryslerJeep.com.
This is Sports Center.
Arkansas baseball bounced back to take Game 2 of the midweek slate versus Arkansas State, beating them 1-0, the only run of the game coming in the first inning. The Razorbacks left 9 runners on base. 3 Arkansas pitchers combined to allow just 1 hit from the Red Wolves. Still Eves got the win, his 3rd on the season. After the game, Coach Dave Van Horn talked about the offensive struggles so far this season.
It's a concern, and we feel like guys are obviously better than that they've shown. We left, I'm not sure how many runners out there today, but it would seem like too many. We got to flip it. And we know it. You can't get it to the point where guys are just, that's all they're thinking about.
Arkansas baseball will start their 3-game weekend series against UT Arlington tomorrow. And tonight in college basketball, Wood Rock women and men will host Morehead State on ESPN Plus and 106.7 Buzz 2. The women will play at 5 and the men will play at 7. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Partly cloudy today and warm, up to 73 degrees. A small chance of a shower this morning, really light if you get one. And then late this afternoon, another chance of a shower, maybe a thunderstorm. The night will begin to clear out, mostly clear overnight with a low of 46 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Join the zone each Monday for game balls and jockstraps, brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscaping. Find out who made the best, average, and worst headlines in sports and entertainment each Monday as Justin and DJ give you their game balls and jockstraps on the zone from 10 to 1. It's all brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Call today to get your landscape updated to a whole new level and be listening for game balls and jockstraps only on 103.7 The Buzz.
Arkansas is worth protecting. This is Secretary of State Cole Jester, Republican candidate for Arkansas Land Commissioner. As a constitutional lawyer and a strong conservative, I've fought to stop foreign countries like China from buying our farmland and made it easier to do business in Arkansas by cutting business filing times by 90%. That has earned the trust of leaders like Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Arkansas needs a land commissioner who will protect our state from foreign influence and defend our freedom and way of life. That's why I'm voting for Cole Jester for land commissioner. Cole Jester helped me win the fight to kick communist China off of our farmland and to ban men from women's sports. And as our Secretary of State, he helped make Arkansas #1 in the country for election integrity. Please join me in voting for a great conservative, Cole Jester, for land commissioner.
As land commissioner, I will put Arkansas families first. I'm Cole Jester, and I would be honored to have your vote on March 3rd.
Paid for by Cole for Commissioner. Floyd Seafood on Kill Avenue in Sherwood has live Louisiana crawfish. Place your orders by 2 p.m. Thursday for weekend boils. Floyd's also has a store full of Cajun goodies. Floyd Seafood in Sherwood, your homesick Cajun headquarters for live crawfish. Order by 2 p.m. Thursday.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars, we guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways, just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Your heart works hard for you every day. Are you taking care of it? UAMS Health makes it easy with our heart health screening. For just $99, you will receive a heart CT scan, cholesterol and glucose testing, kidney and blood pressure assessments, plus stroke risk screening, all with same-day results. If you're over 35 or have a family history of heart disease, this screening is for you. Healthy heart, healthy you, healthy future. Call UAMS Health at 501-603-1222. That's 501-603-1222.
The circle of life includes death. Small estates, large probates, or trust administrations? Hire the Lions. Life's a jungle. Be healthy, wealthy, and wise with Lion Legal. For exceptional communication and exceptional results, hire Lion Legal to come roaring to the rescue.
This is Miss Arkansas 2023 Corey Keller, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
Good jam right here. We're got, Raj?
That's Ronnie Millsap.
I know. Have we got any Fats Domino in here?
Have we got any Fats Domino?
We got to get
Are you
some Fats
crazy? Of course we've had Fats Domino. Let's go. Let's go to Hoppy Days. Richie Cunningham would always sing this.
I found my thrill.
What a great song.
On Blueberry Hill.
Compliments he paid to Elvis Presley, which, by the way, we're going to have Baz Luhrmann on tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have Baz Luhrmann on, and I look forward to
you know that, Justin? Did you hear about that? Tomorrow, you had to turn that down if you can, Christian. Tomorrow we're going to have Baz Luhrmann, the director-producer of the Elvis movie that came out a couple years ago, and he's got this new documentary movie out, 56 hours of new footage that no one's seen of Elvis.
And Baz and I will be your experts, if you will. There's some other ones that are out there. We'd love to have your comments on it, to be able to say, you know what? I have never seen that before, because we think we've seen everything about it.
And his name is Baz, B-A-Z.
We're going to have some Baz on Baz conversation.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know what? And that's, you know what? And it won't be the first time.
We will be at Fletcher Dodge tomorrow, so don't forget they're doing deals this weekend, and I'll mention the Riverfront Steakhouse here again in a second. But and then from there, Roger, we depart with the Hatchers and head up to Aspen. Hey, we got to thank our man Steve Qualls.
Thanks, Steve Qualls. Look here, folks.
He's here with Design Lab.
Look online right here, because you can see that. Look at that. Wow. He made them all up. Wow. It's got that new car smell.
Wow!
This is Design Lab.
Wow!
The Design Lab.
Look at him.
Look at that right there.
Look at the work he does.
Oh, Moquett.
We're giving this to Ron Moquett, who's one of the most faithful listeners we have.
Yeah.
Steve, thank you so much for doing that, man.
Look at Moquett.
Now, I can hear myself.
Yeah, there you go.
He's loaded.
Hey, I was going to ask one thing before we talk about anything else. Justin, what's the schedule for the basketball games this weekend at Poland?
I think it's Tuesday through Saturday, I think.
This weekend. Well, I didn't know if it started Friday.
Next week.
Oh, okay.
Next week.
We need to really talk about that, because there's a lot of people in the community that would love to go watch that type of basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're still in the regional tournament right now. I think they play Friday, and I believe that the championship is Saturday, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then the state tournament starts on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's one that Poland hosts. You know, obviously,
and regionals are in Hampton. State is in Poland.
So, Justin, is the way that works? Help me, and I should remember this. So, for example, at Poland, you guys, whatever classification you are, if you're 2A or whatever, the top two teams.
We're 2A.
2A. Top two teams come out of Poland, and they play the overall championship in Hot Springs at Summit Arena. Is that the way it works?
Actually, when I was in school, I don't know how it was with you guys, Baz and Rod or Christian, but when I was in school, you had to make the finals of regionals, so you had to be top two in your region to go to state.
Okay.
Now it's the top four, so it's much easier to get to state. And I don't mean that as a slight. I'm just saying it's totally different.
Well, do you win the state championship at Poland, or do you go to Summit Arena to win the overall state championship for 2A?
If you get to the championship game, it's at Summit.
Okay, gotcha.
When I played, it was in Pine Bluff.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was there for many, many years.
But yeah, if you go to the championship game, it's at Summit Arena in Hot Springs.
Well, it'll be exciting, as we mentioned, Steve, earlier, because Justin won a state championship.
Is it 4 games? 3 games? 4 games?
I think it's 4.
I don't know.
But anyway, Justin won his state championship, so it'd be great for his daughter to win.
Yeah, what a great! Hey, maybe then they'll start hanging them up.
And they're undefeated.
Just like his team.
They're undefeated, so it'd be really cool if they, which I guess at this point they must go undefeated to win it all. Well, they could lose in regionals, but I don't think they're going to.
Steve Qualls joins us from Design Lab. You're our NASCAR correspondent. So big news in that Michael Jordan's team wins again, back to back.
I tell you what, NASCAR has gone through a really good job of rebranding and getting back to changing the way the point schedule is. And, you got Jordan coming in now with Denny Hamlin and 2311 race team. And here they go out the first two. Of course, they've been in the NASCAR for a few years now, but they come out and
what's their driver's name?
Tyler Reddick comes out and wins the Daytona 500, and then comes back last week at Atlanta, wins again on a great race, great finish. Now all the points matter all year long. It's going to be you're going to get old school fans back because they didn't like the way the structure was built at the end for the championships, and so now everything's going to matter to 26 races, and then they'll take the top, I think, 10 or 15, and then they'll finish till the end.
Here's the way you're only going to get, well, maybe not with Roger, but with me. All those point things for me, who is not really a fan,
right?
But a casual guy that will drive the numbers up is for me to start recognizing the names of people,
right?
Like this guy Reddick. He's one back, and I know he's Michael Jordan's guy. Michael Jordan's in racing. 2311. Is that right? 2311.
Yeah, 2311.
2311, and he's won back to back. So I'm going to pay attention a little bit closer.
Oh my goodness me!
There's that. So
that's what Hocevar did to Seabell. Coming to the finish Sunday is put him in the net. Yeah, big controversy right now about the way Hocevar drives because he's just going to play.
Where's Hocevar?
Who is Hocevar?
Hocevar's a new young guy coming up in the ranks.
He's not from America.
He's a young guy. Yeah, very good driver, lots of talent.
What's his first name?
Not making a lot of friends right now.
Good. You want a bad guy?
That's what we want.
Yeah,
we want a bad guy.
You do want that.
We want terrible wrecks.
But you also understand that when you start tearing everybody's stuff up, like Seabell's car that got tore up last week.
Yeah.
Now that cost that team $250,000 or more.
Can you tell he's
that
excited?
car's ruined?
Look at it.
Part of racing is you're going to get your stuff tore up.
Cover yourself up.
Yeah. I gotta need a towel.
I can.
Justin and Christian, on a scale of 10, where do you guys consider yourself NASCAR fans? 10 being the best, 1 being the least. Justin, we'll start with you. What's your ranking for as a NASCAR fan?
15 years ago, I would have said a 10. Now, probably like a 2.
And see that's the guy that NASCAR
because
trying
of
to
the
get back.
retirement.
Yeah, when they changed all the point schedule and wokeisms and some of the stuff that they did, they just run the grassroots guys. They just run them off.
And I think you're still missing. I think the personalities you had back in the 90s.
That's why you have Hassenpfeffer.
Yeah, Hassenpfeffer.
What about you, Christian? Christian, 1 to 10. Where do you rank, Christian? Is Christian there?
Justin's in here. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Hey, get out of here. Come on. Well, what is that? Where do you rank yourself as a NASCAR fan? 10 being the best, 1 being the least.
If I had to rank myself as a NASCAR fan, I would have to rank myself below 1.
That's okay. It's okay. I'm not a basketball. I don't like
basketball.
That's
different folks.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
And there's not a lot of basketball players who could be a NASCAR driver. They're too tall.
But if you pay attention to NASCAR now, the guys that are on the pit crews now, do you know what their backgrounds are?
They're
college athletes. They're linebackers.
Yeah.
They're tight ends. NASCAR has gone to recruiting Division I football players to run the pit crews. So
but you got to be a little guy to drive.
Not necessarily.
Let's take a break. Come back. We'll visit and see what Justin Akery has going on. That was the voice of Steve Qualls from Design Lab. Thanks so much for all your work.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank
you for Moquett.
Y'all got to call Energy and tell them I might be a little bit late on this payment this month because I had to take care of my most expensive friends.
Not only is he a Morning Mayhem supporter, but he supports all the shows on the Buzz.
That's
really great gear.
Really does.
All right, we'll come back and wrap things up from Oaklawn. Oh, get a little Pat's Domino bringing it in. I like it. Taking us to break. Don't go away.
If you're looking for a place where the fun never stops, welcome to Oaklawn in Hot Springs, the 24/7 smoke-free casino that never sleeps, never blinks, and never judges your choices. With more than 1,500 slot machines, you've got options. Actually, you've got too many options. It's like a sparkling, beeping buffet of maybe this is my lucky one. And then you've got live table games like blackjack, roulette, craps, and hey, Oaklawn's running the Win the House promotion right now. 230 winners, $350,000 in prizes. That's right, 230 people who get to brag for the rest of the month. Earn entries in February and March. Now, let's talk food, because winning builds an appetite and losing builds an even bigger one. Oaklawn's got the Forbes-rated Bugler and Oak Room and Bar when you want to impress someone. Or if you're feeling more, I need wings immediately, head to Silk's Bar and Grill or Mainline Sports Bar, home of the best wings in Hot Springs and possibly the best way to ruin a white shirt. Come join the fun at Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort where the good times are basically part of the building code.
My husband, Robert Tejas, is running for judge.
Mom, they gotta remember his name.
Well, here's what I can tell you. When it comes to justice, say yes to Tejas. Say yes to a nonpartisan judge. Yes to 18 years of legal experience.
Yes to equal justice for all.
Say yes to Tejas for judge.
Thanks, y'all. I'm Robert Tejas, and I'm asking for your vote for judge.
Vote for my dad, Robert Tejas, for judge on March 3rd.
Say yes to Tejas.
Paid for by Robert Tejas for judge.
They want a break. You need a break. We have the solution. This spring break, Arkansas State Parks offer just about any kind of experience you could imagine. Outdoor adventures that put you in a kayak, on a mountain bike, beside a waterfall, or immersed in Arkansas history you've only read about. Or slow it down. Put your feet up by the fire at a lodge and take in scenic views that help you reset and recharge this spring. Affordable and easy spring getaways are waiting. Plan yours at ArkansasStateParks.com.
The after-season clothing sale continues at Fort Thompson. Tons of clothing marked down to 50% off. Also, check out the new spring hunting and clothing items arriving daily. See you at Fort Thompson's in Sherwood.
Hey, it's Christian Weaver. If constant pain in your shoulders, back, knees, or other joints is just part of your daily routine, let me tell you, the folks at QC Kinetics can help. They are experts at resolving joint pain because they are the nation's leader in regenerative therapy. Best of all, they're right here in Little Rock, and they're offering free consultations right now. It's a no-pressure conversation. You sit down with a medical professional, talk about where you're hurting and what you've already tried. They'll walk you through what's actually happening inside your joints, explain your options, and show you how their treatments can help your body heal naturally. No sales pitch, no commitment. And no, we're not talking about taking pain pills or surgery. Their focus is on resolving the pain at its source using your body's own healing agents for real, lasting relief. They've already helped thousands. They can help you too. It all starts with a free consultation. Interested? Just call 501-393-1159. Appointments are filling up, so don't put it off. Take the easy first step and book your free consultation today. Call 501-393-1159. That's 501-393-1159.
Brought to you by MJ the Musical at the Robinson Center, March 4th through the 8th. Winner of 4 Tony Awards. Critics describe MJ as utterly electric and a jaw-dropping spectacle. Get tickets at CelebrityAttractions.com for MJ the Musical.
Experience the unmistakable difference today at D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc or West Memphis. D3 Auto Sales is your home for quality used trucks, SUVs, and cars from all top brands, specializing in unique customized lifted and leveled used trucks, including 4-wheel drives. And this commitment to excellence extends to their full-service 10-bay service department as well. Also, looking to trade in or sell your vehicle? D3 Auto Sales pays top dollar for your pre-owned vehicle. D3AutoSales.com.
On these cold winter mornings, there is no better way to warm up than with a hot cup of community coffee. And there's no better place to get that than at Family Market. And it's bean to cup at every location, so it's always guaranteed to be fresh. And with every large cup of community coffee, you also receive 5 cents off a gallon of All-American Valero gasoline when you use your Family Market rewards card. So visit your favorite local Family Market store today in Pangburn, Shannon Hills, Malvern, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Wooster.
Hey, it's Randy Rainwater from Drive Time Sports. Thursday, Rick Schaefer and I have a great show planned for you. Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen. Kevin Hoop Scoop McPherson from Hogville.net. Trey Biddy thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai and Genesis of Conway. And the legend, Coach Nolan Richardson, thanks to Arkansas Municipal Equipment. See you Thursday on 103.7 The Buzz.
This is Darren McFadden. I listen to Bass, Justin, and Rod because they got their wood. Enjoy Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
Say, Darren McFadden did a great job yesterday with the governor at the governor's mansion, celebrating Black History Month. So well done, D-Mac, and the governor did the Q&A. Wrapping up things here at Oaklawn, big weekend. Racing is today, of course. First post time is 12:30, but they're racing, Roger, today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. The biggie is the Rebel Stakes on Sunday. You also have the Honeybee, which our buddy Terry Bradshaw has a horse in. Do want to thank Steve Qualls again, Design Lab,
Thank
for
you,
all his
Stevie.
work. I think we've got Justin Akery in studio. Good morning, Justin.
Hey, guys.
Congrats on UCA, back in the winning column last night over Austin Peay, correct?
That's right.
Yes. Did you get your computer to work? I saw where you did something on post
It's just started, you know how it'll do an update for some reason?
Oh,
right
in the
middle of the broadcast. I have no idea why. But it's fine.
Not good.
No, it was annoying.
I was going to, real quick before you go over your show, have you heard of a guy, have you guys heard of Cletus McFarland?
No.
Akery, Justin Moore. Have you heard of him? Cletus McFarland.
No, I have not.
Okay, I know Christian does it. You say he's the hottest guy in NASCAR. Is that right? Yeah.
Well, he's not the hottest guy in NASCAR. He's just the hottest guy in automotive sports. Yeah, influencer. And he had 6 million people. He ran in the truck race at Daytona and had over 6 million hits on his social media.
Justin, the hottest guy in NASCAR is Michael freaking Jordan. Actually.
He is.
Exactly.
He
You're
is.
exactly right.
And Justin, I was saying, we had a listener said, hey, F1 sort of moving in on a little bit of it, and you sort of agree with that. You've taken a liking to F1. Is that correct? Is that accurate?
Justin who?
Justin Akery, I'm sorry.
Justin Akery, no. Justin Akery does not care about F1.
Oh, I thought I heard you saying the other day that you were.
Nor does Justin Moore.
I watch it, but I'm not.
I thought I heard you say Akery.
It's just there's just not enough.
That's a Chris Kane thing, and that's.
Oh, gotcha.
It's just a bunch of follow the leader.
Yep.
It's just not as exciting as.
Okay, I was mistaken. Maybe I was.
But they are making inroads in the U.S.
Well, there's more racing. There's more F1 racing at Vegas and Florida.
They're going to race at COTA. They're going to race at Florida.
Brad Pitt's in there. He's doing his thing. All right, Justin Akery, what's going on your show today?
A million things, actually. We've got a really busy day. We moved Pigskin and Philip Martin to today since we're going to be on the road tomorrow. Nancy Holthus 10:30 with picks thanks to Winner's Circle Concierge. By the way, their owner actually got 3 wins. He was part owner on 3 winners this last weekend, so they're on a good roll.
All right. Awesome.
10:45, Tony Kemper. UCA's women won their 8th straight game last night, and he's going to come on and talk about that. They've got their finale coming up on Friday night against Queens. Mike Silva, the baseball coach at Arkansas State. His team's off to a great start, and I know a lot of people were very upset about Arkansas having the audacity to lose to an in-state team in baseball. It is really weird, though. They did not shut the program down, and they bounced back and won a game yesterday, so it's all okay. Everybody calm down. But Arkansas State's poised to have a really good year, and they've actually got the nation's home run leader. I don't know if you knew that or not. He is tied for the home run lead, so they're pretty damn good. Dr. O'Malley's coming on at 11:30. We got Frank Scott, the mayor of Little Rock, coming on with us. It's marathon weekend, which I will not be running in again. I'm on a great streak with that. Zach Gillum at 12:30 from Oaklawn, and much, much more.
Yeah, weather's great this weekend for Oaklawn for the marathon. So, although I heard that originally that it might rain over the weekend, but I think it's going to be nice. The temperature is going to be nice, and obviously you have your big show Saturday. It's going to be a big weekend here. They rolled the dice. They did it last year because of weather, Justin, but they moved these big races to Sunday, and they got all the top jockeys coming in. So looks like they made the right decision. They said they will see how everything turns out, but as far as just everybody in the country watching, they will be on Sunday.
Yeah, should be fun.
All right, Raj, we will be at Fletcher Dodge tomorrow. And then from there, we go. Tomorrow. We head out. We meet JM and the gang and the catchers.
I'm excited about a few things. I'm excited about getting Samantha back
down the ski slopes.
Absolutely, because what happens in Aspen stays in Aspen. Tomorrow, Baz Luhrmann.
Baz Luhrmann. Yeah.
That's a huge get.
Yeah, it is.
To get Baz Luhrmann. Not Baz Luhrmann's dude, but Baz Luhrmann.
Thanks to Christian Weaver back in the studio.
Thank you,
Christian, thanks, buddy.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks Ralph, for setting up.
Thank you. All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening here at Oaklawn. Look at there. Navi. All right, don't go away. Zone's up next, 10 o'clock.